Yeah, what's the deal with the candles?
Oh, I've got 3 candles, and the white ones are for protection, and the blue one is supposed to help with channeling spirits. So
nice.
that's what I've learned.
That's cool. What do the white ones protect from?
Protection
anything?
from
Just
negative
anything?
entities.
Just anything
or harm.
bad.
Yeah. Harm. Same as my crystals.
I know. I do like those. Those are cool.
Thank you.
My house is full of crystals.
I know. So actually, you're relatively probably safe at your house.
Yeah.
Got all your protection.
Yeah.
Sean's just
I'm raw dogging
He's
it.
raw dogging the spirit realm.
Oh God.
Oh, did we press this yet?
Yes.
Oh, you did.
I did it on my end. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh, you took my job.
I did. I took it.
I'm useless.
It's just
As usual.
I wanted to make sure all the boxes were checked because I'm a little bit scatterbrained after
You
all
ready?
that stuff. Yeah. Go ahead. Oh, it's so quiet. Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Woo! Wait, why is it so clippy? Clippy.
Could it have been the smoothie?
Check.
You pour it all over your laptop?
I hope not. I don't think it is, but
It doesn't sound clippy to me. So
I heard something distort, and it sounds like that was a lot more quiet than it usually is, but I don't know.
I think we're just gonna go along with it.
Oh.
Welcome everyone.
Hi.
I'm
Hello.
Cassie or Kat.
Good morning.
And this is Anthony.
Thank
and this
you.
is Sean.
I'm having a bad day.
I like Cassie introducing me more than I like
Cheers.
introducing myself.
I mean
Woo.
it's super weird introducing myself. Yeah.
Let's give that laptop a wide berth.
We'll get away from that. There you go.
Yeah, you might have caught that. I don't know if we'll edit this out, what you said earlier, but yeah, basically we got super close to losing our computer.
Yeah, we had the Ouija board out, ready to go, and Sean spilled tequila smoothie all over it.
All over my gosh darn
I don't
computer.
even know how
I'm
it
so
happened,
sad.
really. It just kind of happened.
I'm going to turn you down just a teeny bit.
Oh,
I think,
I'm
I
tired
think
of
you were,
hearing me.
well, no, you're just a little bit hot, so I don't want you to clip because I think you did a little bit. Yeah, we're good though. We're good though. Now you sound good. Yep. Cool. Yeah. Already getting bad vibes.
Bad vibes?
Sorry.
Let's do some sound.
There you go.
Nobody fucks
Yeah.
with Jesus.
That both of those apply because I mean we're kind of doing some Jesus shit right now.
Yeah,
about
we're thinking about
talk to some spirits and
the spooky episode.
yeah, I'm like I have huge reservations with the Ouija board, and as soon as Anthony walked up with it, my throat tightened up a little bit.
Yes.
Yep.
He was not a fan.
And I used to have sleep paralysis where people were choking me and stuff. So
Well, maybe we can talk
I think
to
it's
them.
all kind of like about it.
Well, I
Yeah.
think you should what do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the things that have been happening to you lately?
Yeah.
How's your week been? How's your week been?
Yeah. Well,
Anybody have cancer?
I don't think so.
Anybody get divorced?
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, we've had like a lot of crazy life things happen, but I guess this is more relatively small. But yeah, there's definitely, I have like a poltergeist in my house, 100%. And it's the second one, right? Because we've had some other like weird things happen. You were staying over the night once and we had a thing. Maybe we'll talk about that one first. So that was like a couple years ago. Don't start fucking with that.
No. Okay, so when I was reading the instructions and a nice Quora article, or Reddit, I can't remember, but it said never leave the planchette unattended on the board.
Oh, okay.
Unless you are touching it.
That makes sense.
Can't let them do their own thing.
I would hope that would never happen anyways, but yeah.
And
it's just like
I do like you said earlier, raw dog in the spirit realm. I like that
yeah, and I do think that's where I'm at because I don't light a lot of incense. I don't have a lot of crystals or anything. I do have these salt lamps, but they're in the studio in here.
Those are mainly
in the
for
house.
making, right?
I've tasted them before, but Yeah,
Yes,
and
but
that's
why you
not
have
their
poor
prime.
licking.
No, it's definitely not.
You gotta keep your sodium levels up.
That's right. Yeah.
True.
All right. Fuck you. No, but I've we've had some weird stuff going on at our house. Definitely. There was so when you stayed the night that one night.
Yes.
We were
In
just
separate bedrooms.
Well, actually,
we
it
were
was
on the
same.
couch.
Yeah.
We were just
Oh.
I think we
I
were
was trying to
watching
make it less weird
TV.
for you
Yeah,
guys.
we were.
Well, we're just chilling watching TV. Everyone's in bed.
The
And-
kids were in bed. Yeah.
Yep, and Cassie and I are just up late, and you look over, and basically my couch is like an L couch, and it's like in the corner of this room, and then at the end of that wall that it's up against the corner of, there's like a hallway that goes the other way, and you said you saw the silhouette of a head kind of like look around, kind of like look at us really quick, and then like pop back away.
Yeah. And it literally looked like one of your kids. Like in the shadow, it was like my brain was like, oh, it's one of your kids. They're up. Because I even told you, I was like, hey, one of the kids are up.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
We went and we looked and they're all just out cold. Nobody's.
Yeah.
I love that.
And the
And
feeling sunk in.
Yeah, because
I was like,
it was really weird. I was just like,
yeah.
I definitely
Yep.
saw it, and I was totally convinced it was one of the kids awake,
Yeah.
and they weren't.
Yeah. That has happened to me again since
Yeah?
then. Yes.
Like how recently?
It was like 2 or 3 months ago that's
okay.
happened. Yeah. Same thing. Just like I wasn't watching TV. I was just kind of like walking along that hallway, and it was like coming, like it poked its head like out of like another room. It's the laundry room, basically. It's down the hallway. I just saw like out of my peripheral like a head, and it was like just me and the dogs in the house. Yeah, so like I have things in there, and so we're gonna ramp this up. We'll follow up with the next story, and I can't remember if you were here for one of these, but I think you were staying the night. But
I have a question for you, Sean.
okay,
Would you rather it be a poltergeist or a guy hiding in your attic? Just coming down to
100% a poltergeist. I'm used to the ghost stuff. I'm not used to.
What would you do if you just
But
last year?
I will say
last year,
no.
there's just been a guy hiding in your attic.
I will say I actually was thoroughly convinced, because this next story you will definitely start to think that would be the case, and I thought that because the day following this story. Okay, I'll go ahead and tell the story first. But I basically thought someone was living up there.
That's terrifying. I hate that.
Yeah, so I was, same deal. I was like on this couch. I think I was watching TV. You might have been in bed, or maybe you weren't staying the night, and it was
you
just...
told me the story.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
I
you
went
there.
and stayed the night like a week later.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay. But my mother-in-law was living with us at the time, and Sadie was in a room pretty close to where I was with our youngest son. And it's in the middle of the night. All of a sudden, just like, like really loud, sounded like something just like fell over, like a big bookshelf or something, and it came from the attic. I know it happened because like I physically shook. I wasn't asleep, and Sadie like immediately woke up and came running out, and I was like, "What was that?" Like, and we're just like looking around, like I don't know what that was. That was like really unsettling, and it just sounded like someone knocked something huge over up in our attic. So
did you investigate, or did you just steer clear?
That night I steered clear. I was like, I can't do this at night. I'm just gonna like try and forget about it.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep well, and in the morning I talked to my mother-in-law about it. Again, she's living with us, and she said when we first moved in to the house, we were on a trip, and that exact thing happened to her while we were gone. So there's been 2 instances of that, whatever that is, and it's like really loud and obvious. It's just like, what is it? So we had an HVAC guy come and look.
I was just about to say,
yeah.
you got a furnace up there, or?
No. We do have, obviously we have like some airflow up there.
Yeah.
So like there can be some noise, and I've heard that noise before, and it's just like a little like, that sort of thing. This was so much louder. It was like, it would be hundreds of pounds of force
Oh, that was me.
to literally
Yeah,
shake.
you're in the attic
Yeah,
jumping around.
it would be like if you were up there and like you fell over or something.
You probably wouldn't
and,
be
like, started
surprised if I
kicking.
was just in your attic randomly.
I would be surprised. It's hard to get up there.
I could see Sean just like poking his head up there, and I'm just like rolling around up there, like I got no
I would
shirt
feel a
on.
lot
I got no
better.
shirt on. I'm covered in insulation,
Oh
Yeah.
God.
and I just scurry off and into the darkness.
Yeah, this is crazy though. Yeah, I brought my dad maybe the next week, and our dad, and yeah, we went up there and we looked around. I was too scared to do it on my own.
No
But
evidence of
we
a
cleared
squatter.
Yeah, we cleared the whole thing. There's definitely no squatter. We had an HVAC guy go up there. We had him look around. We also asked him if he felt like anyone might be up there trying to hide or something. We had a rat lady go up there, look for mice and rats.
Like an exterminator, or like just a
rat
lady who
whisperer.
has rats.
Yeah, just the lady that's really into rats.
Oh, okay.
You know, like she talks.
She
to
probably is
rats.
cheaper than a normal.
Yeah, I want to be
pest
a rat
control.
whisperer.
That would be
I
sweet.
like catching the mice and the rats and releasing them, of course. I don't
Yeah.
like poisoning them or killing them.
Well, yeah, if you could have someone that could just like tell them to go somewhere else,
Yeah, just
and they
talk
listened.
to 'em. Yeah,
That would
That'd
be
be-
ideal.
I'll do that.
Yeah,
I'll do
I
that.
don't
Go
think
back to the
anyone would be
forest.
against that. Yeah, it's
My
like,
rat's left.
Yeah, we don't have to kill the rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So there was nobody in the attic.
No one. Yeah, there's no one. Like there, it's definitely something.
Is Dave
Um,
superstitious?
No,
No.
no, not at all. Yeah,
How would he react to one of us being up in his attic? We could prank Dave.
'cause if you want
I
to.
don't want to do it because I think the repercussions would be bad.
I don't fit through
I don't
most
think
crawl
Dave would
spaces,
care.
so
I don't think Dave would care.
Right.
But I do think that
Yeah,
it just wouldn't be good.
yeah, it could get it could get messy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not in a
God.
position for pranks right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
So
do we want
poltergeist.
to keep going with this poltergeist business?
We
Oh,
got
you can.
poltergeist.
If you want to tell more stories in
Put
a
it
little
all on
bit,
the
I was
table.
we'll talk about Elon Musk and
Yeah,
that shit,
yeah,
motherfucker. Piece of shit.
yeah. We
Asshole.
can go into that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You want to? You want me to go?
Yeah, let's do
Alright.
some Musk.
All right.
Fuck with the Musk.
So the more I look into Elon Musk, the more it's just like, I don't know. It's annoying. He gives me the bad. Yeah. He gives me the bad feelings. I'm like, this dude sucks.
Yeah.
And then, so making this pros and cons list was kind of hard. As you can see, the cons are really long and the pros are
Yeah.
short.
You do have some pros.
I
I'll
do
give you
have
that.
some pros. I was like, I'll give him some pros. I'll throw him a bone.
Yeah. Some people wouldn't give him any pros.
No, I'll give him some.
Yeah.
Some
Because,
people would give him bones.
You know, a lot of people. I'll give it mostly like dudes. He's got like a lot of fans, like boys that are obsessed with him.
You want to do a shot before this?
Sure, yeah. I'll talk about Elon and his
Nonsense.
his nonsense.
Yeah. He's an asshole, right?
He
Or is that? Can we just say that?
I don't know exactly if that is it. I would say he's definitely like, he's very smart. He's very intelligent.
Yeah. I can definitely. Okay, so my source of information is unfortunately a huge collection of memes,
Oh,
which
that's
is
fun.
primarily generated by Imgur users that are likely autistic and very left winged,
Okay,
which
so,
are both okay because I'm kind of in that spectrum too.
yeah, and apparently, well, Elon says that he's autistic too. So
Right. Yeah.
and but
that would make sense.
honestly,
I mean,
it does
could
make
see it.
sense, but I do think he's using it as an excuse for shitty behavior, maybe too.
you think so? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna clink this. Clink.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Here's to some bad vibes.
I don't drink.
Oh, that's tequila.
Yeah, I know. This is fitting too. This is from my father-in-law,
Oh my god.
and he passed a year and about a month ago. So
We're gonna talk to him, aren't we?
it's a dead man's tequila. I mean,
What?
Pretty fitting. We got a Ouija board in here. We got all the vibes. I got a couple poltergeists in my house. I didn't unpack the second one yet, but yeah, we'll get to that. Let's fuck with
because I think
Musk.
the poltergeists go along with the Ouija board. So if people want to skip across Elon and my information,
oh, you think? Are you advising our listeners to skip?
Can you find a really shitty picture of Elon? Just an Elon Musk picture where he looks extra douchey.
I can do that.
I had one. Well, I mean, for on the screen.
I was gonna put it on the Discord.
Sure.
Oh, I guess you could.
You can do that too. I'm just
Elon Musk, and you know what? I looked into stuff for a while, and
actually fuck it. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to
so
Imgur because I'm gonna Imgur some Elon because the Elon memes. It's on lock. They got it on lock. Like I said, most people on Imgur are very left wing. Yeah. And I kind of land there too. I'm definitely liberal-ish.
I got one there for you, Sean.
He put it in the Discord. Oh, it says some Bowie.
Just share on the pod.
And the memes are where
oh my God. Good Lord. That was not okay. Oh my God.
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know what? I don't like like his face. Like you can tell he's.
Is this real?
He's yearning. No, that looks like an AI photo.
Yeah, I think so.
But I can see the yearning in his jaw. Like
he also looks a little thinned out. I think he's a little bigger than that. He's actually heavier than you, Anthony.
That picture of his body is crazy.
There's no way he's heavier than me.
I think he is. I looked up his weight the other day. Okay, wait, are you okay with this? I was talking about your weight.
Yeah.
We're talking about
I'm not a bitch.
Elon's weight.
I know, but I'm comparing his weight to
He does have the body
I think he's 6'2" though.
Yeah.
He has the body of a Cybertruck. Like it's really square. It's odd.
That's Zuckerberg. 187. I thought he was more than that.
Well, maybe he lost
weight. Maybe he lost weight. But what I saw was like... Are you just
saying that I look good? Because I'm 100 pounds more than that.
You look fantastic.
I'm 290 something.
Well, I wanted to say he was 230, but okay. Well, whatever.
Not today.
That's okay.
Wait. It just said he was an estimated 300 pounds on that last one.
Yeah, I don't think people fucking know. How about that?
He used to be bigger, I think.
Yeah, he probably... I mean, a lot of people that had money like go on Ozempic now. As just kind of a thing.
Have you considered Ozempi's, either of you guys?
Honestly, yeah, I have thought about it.
Yeah, it seems like black magic.
I just don't look into shit. Like, so I like...
It's expensive. I want to say there's like different alternatives and things you could do, but I don't know the long-term effects. Like it's gonna be something where we'll find out in 10 years. Like
I know
a percentage of people are gonna have liver failure or something.
It's gonna make you lose weight, but you might grow an extra penis. And I'm like, I don't know if I would hate that.
Yeah, and a lot of
people...
You
want 2 dicks?
Does any guy not want 2 dicks?
I'm fine with 1.
Yeah, 2? You're fine with 1, but...
Yeah, but where would the second one be? Do you want them next to each other on top?
Yeah, is it vertical or horizontal?
One on the back, one on the back, one on the front.
They'd have to be on top. They'd have to be like one lower, one like this.
Oh, like that? Stacked on top? Yeah. I think it would be fun to have like one in the front, one in the back, and then you could do like this move.
Wait, one in the back like a tail?
Yeah, like a dick tail.
You know, Cassie, Cassie,
I'm sticking to my answer.
No, I'm thinking
one on
about
top of the other.
Okay, well, how do you use both?
Fucking A, Cassie.
Well, do you have like 2 people sitting
facing
each other?
You don't need 2 people.
I'm thinking 2. This shot of tequila has me thinking way too hard
I know.
right now.
You know what it is? You do a loop back. You just stick it in yourself. If it's in the back, you can just...
No.
If it's long enough.
It's got this in the...
Yeah, but you can't conceal the back boner. That would be weird.
Right.
I have questions. Are they independent or are they like connected? Like, do they both get erect at the same time, or you can do one and then the other?
Well, it's like a blood flow.
It would have to be the same time.
I don't know, but like you don't know.
How much would it suck to have 2 dicks and have one with erectile dysfunction and the other one works, but then you just got this other one? It's like come on, buddy.
Some autonomy. Yeah.
No.
I imagine that's how it would go. Yeah. I like the idea of one in the front, one in the back, and then you could work the one with the front, you could turn around for a little while, whoop, whoop.
Yeah, change position.
Just kind of, you got a little switch back there.
That's extra work in the front.
Yeah.
No, I'm strictly 2 dicks in the front.
Stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Is it a column or a row?
A column.
Yeah, he wants the column.
Yeah. Well, that makes perfect sense because you could have someone down in the bottom and then someone up top, and you could kind of like, whoop.
But how many sets of balls are there? Are there 2 sets of balls?
God.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, do you have 4 nuts in one sack, or do you have 2
I think
two
one
nuts?
set of balls would be great. And then
There's just one set of balls, but they're really big.
Oh, so 2 big balls.
But you could hide those.
You got
in,
one
like,
sack, but it's knocking around 4 things.
I would hate to have really large balls.
Imagine like what's the desk toy that knocks the balls back and forth?
The pendulum.
It'd be like that.
Gosh, the Newton's cradle.
Newton's cradle, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you just.
It doesn't sound appealing. That would hurt.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just trying to visualize 2 dicks on top of each other.
I can see it right now.
I can too.
I think are they going to be the same size? For our next short.
Wait, what if one's small and one's...
what if you got a micro penis?
Do they get to be... One's a micro, one's regular? What do you do with that? One's just like, disappointment.
One's a hog, one's a dog.
I think the mood of this podcast is going to be so fucking weird.
This is fucking unhinged. This is so. We got the Ouija board.
This is not where the spirits are like, fuck this conversation.
If anything, we're scaring them away.
Yeah, they're just like,
this is my goal.
Dicks, who the fuck are these people?
I do. I want to scare people away because.
Yeah, let's scare them.
I'm terrified of. I'm terrified of ghosts.
Well, but the ghosts are more old timey, so the stuff we're talking about now would just scare them away.
Do you think Elon would want 2 dicks?
If anybody in the world has 2 dicks, unnaturally it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does have that like weird.
He has like 1 billion kids.
Oh, that's part of what I was saying. Okay, so I have this thing that I talk to Ian about sometimes is I judge people and kind of look at them, and you can kind of tell how big their dick is by looking at them, like how they present themselves. Because people have said like they have big dick energy. That I do think that there is small dick energy. There's average dick energy. There's like medium.
So
but
you're saying
insecure.
the size of the person's penis is proportionate. Can you tell if they're
circumcised or not too?
Is proportionate to the
probably
energy
a little bit, but.
Hold on, I have an important question.
Yes, okay. All right, he's got a personality. I got a question.
This is an important question. So we're getting deep cuts here.
Okay, all right.
So do you think that the size of the person's dick is proportionate to their energy as a person?
Yes, absolutely.
Like, okay, so let's talk micro penis to like hog. Okay,
yeah.
So if you're micro, like what are you going to see?
I think you're going to see somebody who like completely owns it. I think micro is going to be mostly somebody that owns it. In my opinion,
like they're on top of it. They're on top of their game.
No, they're gonna know. They're gonna be open about it. Because if you got a medically.
You really think so?
I think so.
I have a theory about that.
It's an anomaly if it's that small.
Like
then it's its own. You do? Okay,
Yeah.
tell me your theory.
Well, actually, this would be a good question for chat too. But I think that people that have micro penises are statistically more inclined to become serial killers.
I don't think micro. I think lower than average. That's what I would agree with.
Below average,
yes,
because they're almost there.
Not micro. Yes,
they've almost made the cut.
Yes.
Is that out there? Like the size of serial killers and their junk?
I think average is 5.5 inches.
Yeah, 5.5 is average.
I looked it up recently, actually. I think it's 5.5. Don't ask why.
I know why.
There's a couple people that know why.
I think it's perfectly normal to wonder.
And Anthony and I have compared dick sizes too.
All right. Well, we don't have to tell you guys that.
Why not?
You don't have to tell me the size. You don't have to tell me the actual size of my brother's dick.
I don't think there's much to worry about.
To me,
my
it's
sister
still a baby dick.
didn't appreciate it, so.
Yeah. Wait, what's up?
I'm joking, Sean.
Yeah.
I said my sister didn't appreciate it. She probably shouldn't tell your
Jesus.
sister.
Yeah.
Oh, you told your sister?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you this. I'm not a serial killer.
No, okay. Honestly, I was thinking about it on the way over. I could tell you guys like what I think of those, but I don't want to know if I'm right. So I'm like, I don't know if I can think. But I do think that it has an impact on a dude's like how he presents himself.
Yeah, it
and
unfortunately does.
In his personality, because it's so deeply rooted on like the importance of it. Even though I don't technically think it's that important unless it is a micro, or it's way too big and it's like painful. Okay, yeah. So I've heard this take from all sorts of people. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, it's like there's a range, and I think that a lot of intense dick talk right now.
No, yeah, we are. I now this is in my Google search history. Do most serial killers have smaller penises?
Oh, thank you for looking that up. That's what I wanted.
And the first thing that pops up is it true? Psychopaths have baby small penises?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them do. That's from what I've heard. Yeah.
Who is that?
The
producer. I can't remember his name that just got like arrested a while ago.
Apparently, the Golden State Killer reportedly had an extremely small penis.
He looked like a small penis dude, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like he has small
big guy. He was a big guy, right?
He was a big guy. He had that balding head. He had the glasses. He looked insecure.
I mean, okay, so like women are obviously objectified way more than men. And it's talked about a lot, and it's a real problem. Like, I think that almost every single female in the world has, like, physical appearance issues. Yeah. It's like the most beautiful women in the world that you'd think would just be, like, they would know. They're, like, they think that they're hideous.
No, they don't. Like, yeah they all think that.
It's so sad.
There's two sides to that. There's people that think that they're way too hot, and like,
well, that's also true
themselves, and then there's people that are very attractive and they don't know it, and they fail to like see it or believe it when people tell them.
Yeah, and that's a journey everyone has to figure out. And then you look over to males, and again, this is very binary talk. So I guess people that fall in that spectrum, that's like not very fair to I can't relate, honestly, because I don't know very many trans people.
I don't know many many. I don't know any non-binary people, and I only know like a few trans people, but not on a deep enough level to.
I imagine though
imply or know anything.
They have like so much insurmountable pressure to like figure out their identity already. That's what they're struggling with. But I guess the whole thing I'm getting to is everyone struggles. So when you go over to the guy section, it's all about the dick.
Yes,
it's all about the dick.
I'd say
it's cis. It really is.
Cis men. Is that right? Yeah, cis.
I don't know, what does it stand for?
CIS.
I've heard that.
Biological males, like just straight biological males.
The born a male and ready to fuck
and they're
male.
Straight. Yeah, exactly. Like you just think like the most basic white man is what I think, but I don't think race has anything to do with it.
I think from like the beginning of time, it's like but as long as I can remember, there was always like pressure. It was like always like talking about like, well, are you big enough? Like, can you like perform well? And all that stuff. There's always like a lot of pressure on that. Anthony's like, well, I know the answer.
No, I'm just thinking like, you have a point. Like a lot of like self-consciousness or like, when guys think about themselves and self-worth and stuff, that's like the major thing that pops into like their brain.
Yeah, it's a value proposition for sure. But I think that it's less valuable to women than men think it is. And actually, I think it's less. I could go a step further. It's less valuable to their partners than men think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just in general, there's like way more to it.
Oh yeah. No, like in general, like I've always looked at it. Sorry, not always. When I finally like
this is so unhinged.
When I became an adult,
I love this episode.
When I became an adult and was
episode.
Just like, thinking about things, I'm like, it's really mental. Like, it's like 90% mental.
It really is. Like,
connecting with your partner and doing stuff. It's a lot more mental than just physical.
I wouldn't say a little bit mental, but actually a lot emotional too. You have to like emotionally communicate with body language. Yeah. Cool.
Confidence is big. As long as you're confident in yourself, you don't got much to worry about. You always got something to offer.
Yeah,
and
there
I
you
do
go.
think micro dick guys can be super confident.
Yeah.
And then
Because
they make things.
Well,
Yeah, hey,
they make things
do,
and stuff.
and-
Here's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you're out there and you have a micro penis,
How
it's-
big is a
you
micro?
can-
We should.
I don't actually know.
Look that up.
I don't know what that.
yeah, that's your
Even
job.
well, how about this? Anyone that's
Sorry.
below. Okay, so if you
Thank you,
like,
Anthony.
you're here's the deal. You pull out a ruler, and you got full John going on. Give that a measurement. If you're below 5.5 inches, this applies to you.
In adults, a penis that measures 3.67 inches or less when generally stretched is
When
considered a
stretched or
micropenis.
erect? Because you can stretch a dick like pretty far, right? The skin. Very stretchy.
This other one says 2.5.
I would. Yeah, that's probably with the all the blood flow.
See, this is all shower versus grower too. There's that whole thing.
Don't worry about the show. When it's limp, it doesn't matter. That's
No, it
what-
doesn't
that- I
matter,
don't
yeah.
It
think
really doesn't.
No,
No,
it doesn't.
it
Like,
has
it's like, who
no-
cares?
There,
yeah.
I guess there's like a
Yeah.
fetish for, like
just something
For
big
chub, for
sitting
limp
there.
play,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Some people like that.
Yeah.
it
It really does not. I don't think that. I think that would be inconvenient because like you're wearing pants. That would be annoying. If like it doesn't shrink enough, you can't wear jeans.
you
Yeah.
can.
I hit record on this, right?
Fuck if I know.
Okay, I'm gonna check.
You told me you did, but that might have been the last time. You creeping along?
We're good.
Okay, we're on. We're on.
Woo!
Hey, we got to see all the reactions.
So much to talk
the
about dicks. It's wild how much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're paving the way though, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and say
For
it.
Some guys need to know, like
Yeah.
it's okay,
Right.
to not have a giant penis.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
It's more than okay. Honestly, there was
Most people I've talked to.
There's a lot of things you can do with other body parts, and we covered that in episode 5, I think.
Yeah, I've seen some weird
Big
stuff on
toe.
the internet.
Foot.
Octopus,
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. Let's go.
mason jar.
Yeah, we've all.
I
seen
went
the
to
mason
Spencer's
jar.
recently, and there was like tentacle fucking shit. In
You go
there,
on
and,
Bad
like,
Dragon, you find all
Oh,
sorts of shit.
Bad Dragon's fun. You got the egg layers.
I don't think we
the
can
things
even
that-
glorps?
show Bad
Yeah,
Dragon
yeah.
on
The glorpies?
YouTube, but
No, I don't think you can.
Yeah,
To be
but it's
fair,
fucking
I've
cool.
seen Meat
Go ahead and
Cannon.
look it up.
It's fucking cool.
It's cool.
no, you can, because I've seen Meat Cannon fully do an ad for Bad Dragon and have his like tentacle dildo on the table that sits this high.
You know what? As like an ornamental piece, I would love that.
Yeah,
Like that would be hilarious.
just up on the shelf,
Not
so when
where
Dave comes over,
not where the kids could hang out, but you know, up on a shelf where, like, for the podcast.
what's that? What's Dave comes over? What's that thing? Is that part of your warlock costume?
Warlocks.
I
are
wish I had a
thing.
warlock costume. That sounds cool.
Oh my god.
Bad Dragon
Dave.
is interesting.
You
Yeah.
good? You
If
want to look it up?
explore.
Look it
All
up.
right,
Have you ever
fuck
been
it.
there,
Put it
Sean?
on.
We haven't done anything on the internet yet.
I mean, we could. You can also just like
You might have to
edit this out or blur it.
Yeah,
Whatever.
or just cut
Is it
the screen when we're
baddragon.com?
looking. Yeah.
Yeah. It's whatever you want.
Sean's
it to be,
live
Sean.
or just reaction in general will be good enough.
I've
Yeah.
seen this before though. Am I on the right
I
thing?
think I think
Yeah.
you need some patches.
Making fantasies real. I do like those patches.
Oh my god.
Hell
they
yeah,
they make
dude.
wearables.
Oh, they got like for guys too.
That is a horse.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, feline.
Feline.
No.
Bum,
See,
bum,
I don't
bum,
like
bum.
that.
The
but
buck.
Some people
Wow.
do.
Some of them have like full on characters, like the dildo
Okay, so rideables.
has a like background.
Woo! This is what I'm talking
is
about.
that like on
See,
a glass
okay,
shower?
Okay, so they had something like this at Spencer's.
Nice.
Which is wild to me. You can just go to the mall and like fucking shop for this shit.
That is crazy.
Can you believe it? Yeah, we've come a long
We're
way.
in a great time.
I don't think that like I literally hadn't been in Spencer's for a long time, and I went in there with Sierra, and I was just like, just fucking look at all this shit.
They always had like vibrators and like
Yeah.
dildos and stuff, but like little vibrators and stuff. It was never like crazy.
Yeah.
Why do I picture Sean like going up to me and like, what's this?
Oh man.
Is that what you did?
Honestly, it looks like fun to like flap around.
They didn't have them on display. They were all in boxes.
Which one is shocking
my
you,
God.
Cassie?
It was the tongue.
The
I just
tongue?
don't like the shape.
Where's the
'cause
tongue?
They're there,
That
the
thing.
little vibe tongue.
It makes me think of like it's an animal.
Well,
It
yeah,
makes
there,
me think
a lot of
animal.
stuff on this is supposed to be like,
I know, but like
animals,
fantasy creatures.
fantasy
So that's like
creatures.
a real.
Oh, these guys, they put some stuff in it.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
I find that that's too messy.
Little squirt gun.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
hey,
like the stuffies.
I know this.
Oh, that would be so wrong
I've
to
used
just get
these
stuffies
before.
for people.
Yeah, I know why you've used those before.
Wait, why?
Because someone was allergic to latex.
Okay.
Apparently.
Wow, you really know that much?
I know way too much about your relationship.
I'm actually really surprised you know that fact.
Well, I know that that's a latex-free condom, right?
It is. It's lambskin.
Yeah.
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 Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not-
it's
not-
really, and it
not
smells
vegan.
weird too.
Yeah,
yes.
it's lambskin, Sean.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't know why you know that.
Because
I'm trying to unpack this.
I don't want to say it because it's a fragile state right now. We're not
Right.
gonna
Yeah.
say. I'm not gonna say at least.
That's fine. We can leave it be.
You know what? I like the logo. It's
I like
cool.
the logo and I
a
like
It's
little,
a
the
really
merch.
cool logo.
the little BD on the dragon.
The gal got some pride dragons
Yeah.
too.
Of course.
I like this.
Does seem very
Fucking
very
cool.
They got
friendly,
minis,
friendly to
teeny
all.
weenies.
Teeny
at 'em.
lights.
They got teeny weenies.
Oh, do you know anybody that went to the Pride Parade in Ashland? Or
No,
yeah,
when
in
was
this
that?
town that I know nothing about? Never mind.
I do have a couple gay guys that regularly hit on me,
Yeah. Fun.
so that's fun.
What are the holes
Yeah.
for at the end?
Those are wearables.
Oh,
Sheath.
okay. So that's
So
for-
if you're lacking in a certain area, you can throw one of those on.
Oh, here we go. This is on topic, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyone below...
We're not just
you know,
shopping.
like if you're feeling
That's
a
what I'm
little-
saying. They've
you can-
got things for you to
It's
figure
totally
it out.
fine. You
So
can-
if you love somebody,
You can take care of
but
them.
they're
Oh,
like, but things are lacking a little bit.
it's a
They've got options.
unicorn.
Yeah.
It costs a little money.
And guess what? I bet if they really love you, they're not going to feel any different.
I would.
They're gonna feel different after that. They're gonna feel different
Fucking
after Cracker's sheath.
Well,
Sean.
Honestly,
Cassie,
if it's too small,
okay, so-
it bothers me.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
sorry.
Cassie, I'm sorry, but there's things that I know that I don't want to talk about.
About what?
Well, based off of what you just said, but also things that I know in that context
Wait.
about you.
Can we pause the podcast so you can tell me? So I can know, like, text
I just
me
there's
or
just
something.
things that I know that I don't think you or Ian knows
that you
that I know.
about his business.
Pretty much, yeah.
What do you know about it?
I want to leave it at that. I think this is good podcast content.
You gotta tell me later. Because I'm curious what you know about my husband's dick.
Well, okay. So, do you want to talk about this?
No, you talk to me later.
She doesn't
I
want to
can-
talk about it on
No,
the
'cause
podcast.
I
I
can't-
don't want to talk I don't want to talk about him on here like that.
Right, that's the thing. I don't wanna-
You tell me later.
I'll definitely tell you this. He's not a serial killer.
Can you stop?
Oh, come on.
I love that. That's the actual, like, that's our range.
That's a good lingo.
Not a serial killer.
Well, I mean, so you know that it's at least average, and I think that's fair.
So yes, as far as everyone that I know, all of you, you're not serial killers. From my brain.
How many dicks have you seen?
No, not that I've seen. Like, I can tell
I
from
want a dick count.
personalities. I'm like, you
Oh,
guys.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just letting everybody know that
The crystals help.
sorry.
The crystals. She's like,
I'm channeling
5.6 inches.
No, I think everybody's fine. Everybody that I know is
Everybody.
everybody that I know is, yes, everybody is not my girl. They're not
Yeah.
serial killers. But I will say that out of people we know, they think it's smaller than it is.
Right.
Just analyzing.
Well, there you go.
I'm not going to call anybody out, but
That's fine.
just relax. It's fine.
Yeah.
You're good. Go out, go date. You're fine.
Totally.
I can tell by your
He did that.
personality.
He did date.
I'm not talking about
did a
Sean's
date.
dick.
Are you talking about me?
You did a date.
I am. Yeah. I have a girlfriend. And I cleared this with her. We can talk about her. So,
Oh.
Cool.
yeah. There are boundaries, but obviously, I want to be respectful.
Yeah, you
but
won't tell us how big her dick is or anything.
I will not talk about her dick.
Hey,
but
you know what? If she had a dick, he'd still go for it. She's pretty
yeah,
cool.
we did talk about this. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't matter. I think I had way too much. One shot of tequila was too much. I am being way too honest. I
like it.
Can you edit this out?
I'm not going to edit shit. There's
need you to edit
no
out.
fucking dolphin noises on this episode.
Sean, I addressed everyone we know and told them that their dicks are fine.
Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, I don't believe... I'm looking at a list of names in my head, and I'm like, I'm positive you haven't seen their dick.
No, I know I haven't seen their
So,
dick. I'm going
We're talking
off
about
of,
energy.
She's just
I'm talking about
dick
energy. I can sense... Okay, this is weird because some people are like, I'm clairvoyant. I'm like, I can sense... I can sense...
Okay, this is great because Cassie can sense the size and Ian can sense the last time they masturbated.
Oh
That's
my God.
right.
He can
Wait,
smell
can we
it.
unpack that? Because I have questions about it.
I'm going to let him unpack that,
Oh,
but
God.
It's fascinating.
Yeah,
Honestly,
because I've wanted to ask.
His sense of smell is insane.
Right.
And he can
I've heard about
he
this.
can tell all sorts of he can tell like who was doing it, when, and I've asked him questions and I'm like, okay, tell me everything. When we were in a situation and he's like, this person really recently, that kind of thing, and I'm like, oh fuck. This is so weird.
Can I tell you something?
What?
There have been times where we've all been together.
Yes.
And I've tested that and like watched him for a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what?
He fucking knows.
Yeah, he told me.
I baited him before. Like,
sorry.
I'm just saying.
Sorry in advance, Ian. Like, just all the time. Anytime I'm around you.
I have to tell him that
he's fucking good at it.
Because honestly,
he knows.
I told him I didn't want to know about you.
Yeah, right.
But he's like, well, I gotta tell you what I know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I will clear the air though. It was just literally just for fun. I mean, and that's just a guy thing. Like, guys just do it for fun. So I just did it to basically fuck with him, see if he knows. And he knows. Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Sean, when you're looking at him like this.
No.
Okay.
I played it cool.
All right, this is kind of gross, but he can keep track of my periods for me.
Right.
Like, because he can tell me the day before. He's like, okay, it's gonna start.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, okay. And when I was pregnant, he's like, you smell pregnant. That like.
Yeah. Well, like that one's actually a little like that. That one's
like he
pretty
can smell
normal.
pee and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that can like.
Yeah, if you pay attention, that one's actually a little easier. I've been able to do that one.
He's
I
like
think
a
a
Swiss
lot
Army
of people
knife.
could probably.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious. I think that
I don't know how you would test that, but that would be a fun test. There's no way to unless we're like, okay,
there's a way to test.
A couple of you go do your business, and then we're gonna tell you who did it.
Several different businesses, several different smells. We could test it. We don't have to do it today, but we could plan it out. I'm sure Ian would be down. Just blindfold Ian, put him in a room. Bunch of jars.
It's a super. It gives him a lot of anxiety, honestly.
Yeah,
which makes
I do feel
sense.
bad for him.
He doesn't like going like out in public very much, and he can smell like strangers, so that's awful.
He's like that kid from The Sixth Sense, you know.
Except it's
I see horny people.
yeah, exactly. He smells horny people is the problem. He's like,
no wonder he never wants to hang out with me.
Yeah, that could be part of it.
I'm sure he's used to it by now.
Yeah.
Some people he's probably just like, that's the usual, you know.
Right.
And then some people are gonna surprise you, and you're gonna be like, ooh.
Yeah, because there's certain people that you're like, I don't like you, and they're like, oh.
I gotta tell you something later, Sean.
Wait, why? No, go ahead.
About this. No.
No,
I can't say it on the air.
You can't leave things on the podcast like that.
No,
Can you hint around it? Give me a hint.
It has to do with you and your...
My ex-wife?
Yes.
Yeah. That's okay. You can say...
No, I can't say. No, I'll tell... You'll understand why later. You'll understand why later.
You gotta like allude a little bit more. Is it gonna upset me?
Yeah.
Oh... I don't want to know then.
Oh, I think I get it now.
Yeah.
And now we're all sad.
These are just... I'm just like Ian Smeller. I'm like... Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I already know. Because I've scanned him for things too. In that territory.
He can tell you.
Yeah. Like we're skating on something very dangerous.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm moving forward with my life.
Yep.
And I have to be honest, like I actually really love Sierra. Like she's so fucking cool. There's this whole thing going on with like the Coldplay song, which is going to be another episode.
I thought you were going to do it this episode.
Okay, well, I don't know how long have we been recording.
I have
he
no
can
idea.
mention it, but it could be a whole episode later.
It definitely could, but I
I'll
do
mention
think it
So-
does need to be mentioned because it's fucking interesting.
It's wild. So, one of my best friends, Micah, he's listening to the new Coldplay album, Moon Music, and track number 5, called "Good Feelings," is and I mean we could probably play. Well, we can't play it, I guess.
You know what? Be like, fuck you, Coldplay. I'm claiming this song.
This is like
this is my music,
in a lot of
man.
ways. So here's the deal. So I released this song 3 years ago. And Sadie and I are singing on it.
Yeah.
It's very like heavy on the vocoder and everything, but the melody is like, let's lose ourselves in the summer.
You can play yours.
Yeah, right. But that's the melody basically, right? Lose ourselves in the summer. And then Coldplay comes out with this song literally like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
And it's like, we fell in love in the summer. Like,
yeah, it's so fucking close.
Like they, without a doubt, heard my song and they heard the potential of that hook. Like that melody is like definition of like a hook. Like it's gonna sell, it's gonna make money, it's gonna go well for them. They're gonna play it at concerts, people are gonna sing, they're gonna connect with it. It's like falling in love in the summer. Like everyone fucking connects with that. So like I'm just saying, like that was like when I wrote the song, I was like, this could do really well. And I just really suck at marketing. I don't know how to promote myself. I probably don't care enough about my art to do it too.
At the time.
But yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, that's the thing. But so like Chris Martin, he probably heard it and he's like, fuck, that's good. So I'm going to use it. And like, yeah, so he came out with this song, Good Feelings. And it's a really good song. But without a doubt, they stole that melody and the lyrics from me.
I know that they changed some of it, but I will say
they changed some words,
but the lyrics are almost in order too. They're like
exactly,
and
like the chorus,
is
in order of the same kind of chorus that Sean has.
They changed enough.
They did like, lyrics.
I'm getting serious now.
Their own little thing, lyrics, their own little thing.
Yeah,
it's.
I need to hold something.
Yeah, so what I wanted to say, though, is I wanted to give credit to Sierra. I haven't known her that long, but so when she figured out that this was going on with Coldplay, which, again, this is like
It's
crazy.
still not even like going on yet.
It just happened.
To anyone that doesn't know me, I am not like a popular music. I have like 50 followers on Instagram. No one knows about me.
I know.
So
about
I'm
you,
the
Sean.
perfect artist to steal from. But then Sierra, she hears these 2 songs and she's like been like researching and like contacting musicologists and like lawyers and trying to figure out like how I could, get a settlement out of this.
That's awesome that she's like looking out for you like that.
Yeah, because I would never do it.
No,
I'm just
I know you
I'm
won't
just
do
gonna
it.
put it off. But
Sean's
then,
just like, okay, thanks, Chris Martin, for taking my song. I love
well,
you.
I was literally flattered. I had a panic attack about it. It's like, I can't believe
it's
like,
not that
I can't
Sean
believe
really
he listened.
cares that he took his song. You would rather have just had like, permission asked or like, hey, can I pay you for this song?
I will say this is all just alleged, and he probably has writers now. I don't know if he writes all of it.
That's true.
He probably has someone else
I'll fight on that one.
You will?
He doesn't have writers. I follow him very closely. No, he writes his own music. He does.
I know where he slept last night. I follow
You
him.
never know. There could be a writer out there for him and like just tosses him something.
No. Here's the deal with Coldplay. They have always been very open about plagiarizing.
Yeah.
From I want to say X and Y, which is their 3rd album, they have been accused of plagiarizing artists. And basically, there's been a pattern of like I said, Sierra's done some research on this too. But like, there's a pattern of them plagiarizing artists, and they often just like send them a check, and they're like, they basically openly admit to it because they're like okay with plagiarizing. What the way they justify it is that they take artists that are not represented well and they try to like turn it into something new.
Why wouldn't they just contact you then?
Right.
That
I would
would-
love that.
Why wouldn't they just start off with like, "Hey, we love this song.
Right. I would love that.
Why don't you let us buy it from you and
Right.
or work with you and throw it out there or some shit like that? I don't know.
You're right.
I don't know how it works.
That's a really
but
good
it should
point.
work like that.
Yeah. That's a really good point.
Well,
Not something you should just find out.
Because it's the chances are of finding out are very slim. So I'm sure you get away with it a lot. And the people finding out, it's easier just to throw them some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I think we should listen to your song.
Yeah, let's listen to your song. I love your song.
It's the or at least part of it, and then
Sure.
the Good Feelings by Coldplay is what.
Can we get away with
listen.
Can we get away with playing a specific amount of the song?
I think it needs to be like so short. I
It's
don't
like
think you
3
can.
seconds.
Yeah.
If we could even do 10 seconds, it would be worth it.
I think something I might do is try and do it because you can get away with it on like TikTok. So
We
maybe
could tell
I'll do
people
them
to go
side
and
by
listen
side.
to it.
Yes, The Good Feelings by Coldplay, and then this is Sean.
Woo! Yeah, okay. So that's the hook. And it permeates throughout the song.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like literally, like if you just zoom out of the whole thing, it's like that's what they did with their song. Like they took that hook and they basically applied it to the verse of the song, right? Like we fell in love in the summer. Like that's what they fucking did.
Yeah, and
I
the
like
way they
your
say
version better,
each
to be
other.
honest.
Thank you.
Each other.
I actually love both of them. I'm very happy
There's
with
something
what they
about
did.
the way that they say the lyrics that
Yeah,
like
it's
doesn't flow with the music, whereas yours feels like it flows better.
You know what it is?
Mm-mm.
They took my hook and applied it to a new fucking song. So of course it's a little inorganic. That's what they did. It's crazy. They changed the words a little bit, but it's like, it's crazy because
It is crazy.
Please go listen to it
Even-
and compare.
Even Ian was just
Go
like
listen to
he
it.
called you right away.
Yeah.
because he always like thinks we
He
exaggerate.
smelt it.
He always
probably did.
He
He
could smell
always
what
thinks
Coldplay
we
was doing.
exaggerate things, and he's like he never believes anything we say. He's just like, oh, you guys are
he's
exaggerating.
a super big skeptic.
He is.
He
And
is the
this,
skeptic.
This was instant. He's like, that's the same fucking song.
Yeah, he called me.
He
He's
did
like,
call you.
and he's like, listen, I'm a tone deaf fucking like I don't know shit about music. That's the same song, is what he said.
Yes.
That's the same song.
Even the musical part. I don't know if
Right.
did you write all that and did all the
Mhm.
Okay, because that underlying is the same on the Coldplay one, at least in the beginning. Like I was hearing the same notes.
Well, yeah.
There's
So
an underlying similarity.
what you're talking about is they basically do a filter sweep, which is like it's a common production technique. There's no copyright on it, but they definitely started the song the same way too.
Yes, I heard that.
It almost feels like Coldplay's trying to tell me that they took my song. Like when I heard it, because Micah tells me, he's like, did you know that like Coldplay stole your song? Like listen to track 5. It's crazy. So I pull it up and it starts the exact same way. Like, it like all swells out.
Yeah.
And then the beat drops and everything. And I'm like, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. And then all of a sudden you hear Chris, we fell in love in the summer. I'm like, fuck you. God damn it.
I wish
so
I would have
close.
been there to see your reaction. Like first, I wish Micah didn't tell you 100% if he's just told you to go listen to the song. Like listen
It's
to this
hilarious.
song right
That
now.
would have been
Yeah.
amazing to see your face.
It's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
think about it. I'm like, he's like the most, in a lot of ways, he's the most famous singer in the world. Like, everyone knows Coldplay.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
It's crazy how big he is.
Oh man.
It's more likely that they heard my song and ripped from it than it's just a random chance.
It's not a random chance because the musical part that's not you singing sounded the similar, and that's what I heard at first, and I was like, okay, so there's going to be an underlying, like, it's Sean's beat essentially.
Yeah.
But as soon as the lyrics started, it's the same subject matter.
Yeah.
It's just one like changing it to good feelings instead of the what we've done to each other. It's like good feelings.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
But they also they say the words "what we've done to each other" too.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear.
Or it's
the way he
it's
says
something each other like. Oh God,
it's very close.
It's so close.
They
it's
like
obvious.
Steal this, add a little bit to it. But then the part they add to it is what sounds off to me.
Yeah. And I have a friend, I know he's okay with me mentioning him because he's also just like, he's semi-famous in a way. His name's Brett Levick. His job is to basically take songs and parse them out, turn them into a new song, like in really kind of edge on that, like how much is like stealing and how much can I just make it sound like this song?
Yeah.
And those songs basically sell to like film and TV, so they can have a track that has a similar vibe to a popular song, but they don't have to pay the big dollars for like the really expensive artists. And that's basically what Brett Levick does. So I contact him about this and he's like, dude, this is so obvious. Like, yeah. It's just every single person is like, this is like if Brett had done this, like to me, it would have been a class action lawsuit. Like there's something to do here. Yeah, it's crazy.
And also the fact that it's like, it's not just a Coldplay song. He got a female singer to feature on it.
Yeah,
just
that's
like
the other
you
thing.
did. It's like the same thing. It's
I
like
know.
what you had, which you usually don't have someone on there, but you have Sadie on there for this one track for her singing, and it happened the same way.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Mm-hmm.
There's also there's clips out there, and I don't know if I could pull this out of my ass, but I know that someone had shared this with me at some point, but there's like interviews with Chris Martin basically claiming that they plagiarize. Like he refers to Coldplay as like, we're very good plagiarists. That's something that we do. Yeah. Like Viva La Vida, a lot of people don't know they stole a melody from Joe Satriani, and there was a huge lawsuit about that. They basically took the whole, you probably remember,
yeah, I heard about this one. Yeah.
That is a Joe Satriani melody.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the part of it. It might be one of the other melodies, but it's a beautiful song, and I'm so glad that Viva La Vida exists.
Yes, I love
that.
But
at the
song.
same time, it's like Coldplay, if you're listening, just like contact these people ahead of time and maybe send them a check. You have the money. Like I'm a broke, struggling musician going through a divorce.
And then Coldplay was just like, bam!
Just send me. Can you write me a check? Write me a check. Steal my music, but please.
It's nice that they're like, oh, we could both make money off this, but there's other ways to go about it.
Yeah. Actually, more than money, I would like to just meet Chris Martin and talk to him about it.
I feel like, what the
I just
fuck?
sit at the piano.
Sean's like, I just want to touch him.
All right, so I have to cover that. I have to address that because I wanted to get into this. So, this is already the most unhinged podcast, so I'm totally fine with this. I was planning on telling you at some point.
He has touched him.
Here we go. No, it's just amidst this whole thing, I've actually realized that I'm bisexual.
Anna already told me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, cool. There we go. It's so weird. Every single person I've told has either not been surprised or they're just like, yeah. Fuck.
It was really funny because Anna said it. And I had zero reaction to it. I was like, but it was in a regular conversation. And I didn't be like, oh, really? Or anything. I was just like, talking to her and stuff. And then a few days later, I'm at her house and she was like, I was so happy that he felt comfortable enough to tell me that. Like, it made me feel like really special. And like, you know, we don't get to hang out a lot, but there's a friendship there. And she was like, and then she asked me, or she didn't ask me anything. I was just like, I had no idea. I was just
I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
It doesn't matter. But like she was just like, you didn't know? And I was like, no, you never told me.
Shit, I want a friendship.
No. Fuck you.
With Anna? You just got to message her on Facebook.
No. She's just shy. She wants to be friends with all you guys and hang out.
Can I tell you how the conversation started with her? because it's a really good.
Is it the one he sent me?
Oh, I think so. Yeah. So I asked Anna to cuck me.
Oh yeah, that was great. It was a joke. Like he asked, like, "Can I say this?"
She handled it well.
Yeah. That's one way to introduce. Should I ask her the same thing?
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah. You should. She would love it.
Would you cuck me?
It'd be so funny. She's not into women, but she has kissed her best friend a few times.
Women are more fluid. That's really the thing. Yeah,
I do.
I think that guys would be as well. If
I
there
think
wasn't
she
so much
enjoys
pressure.
the reaction from other people, or just like she's like, I'm not super into this, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of fun.
Oh Jesus! Yeah. No, I get it for sure. Yeah,
but no, she showed me like your guys' conversation about
apparently, because
right.
I got it too.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
just
hilarious.
in general about like similarities and situations and stuff like that.
Yeah. No,
And
I'm not. It's
the
fine.
Connection and stuff, and I
Of
was just like,
course.
that's awesome because she even before she talked to you, she was talking to me like, should I message him? I feel like our situations are really similar, and I feel like it would be good for us to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll message her later too. Yeah. She's been it's been nice to talk to her.
Yeah.
And yeah.
She likes to
I don't
talk.
think I have to make it clear, but there's obviously a hard line there too. I would never come on to her. I might ask her to cuck me though.
I told her I was like if she I've brought up things because she's like it's been fun like exploring new things and stuff because after she got out of her last relationship it wasn't very explorative, and she's like, I don't think I'm ready for any of that stuff yet.
Right.
I was like, so I think I made a comment the other day, like when she's ready to explore more, we'll talk about it then.
Well, you have to find someone that you trust, and I think that's the thing. Like, getting out of a marriage is like all of the receptors that like, and I'm not talking about like when you see a movie and you're like, oh, that person's attractive or whatever. I'm talking about like when you're in person with someone, you don't really know like how you objectively feel about them until you're like out of a monogamous relationship. At least for me, that's how it was.
Mm-hmm.
Once I like kind of like turned those receptors back on, I started to realize like what I actually am attracted to, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like
Gotcha.
turned all that off because I was like, no, I'm committed to this one person. Like, I don't need to worry about, anything, guys, girls, whatever. It's like, I don't need to think about that. But, we're going through this divorce now. It's been over a decade. So it's like, let's just, think about it. So it's the first time I thought about it. And it's like, oh, yeah. I have talked a lot about Ryan Gosling. Yeah. So.
You guys kind of look similar. You got the same kind of build.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Sean's just attracted to himself.
I don't know if I'd take it that far.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why you got that mirror above
I
your
do
bed?
have something I could say.
Why you got that mirror above your bed?
What?
What?
I have a mirror above my bed? That would be scary. I'd be scared of that.
I don't know. Yeah, apparently, like, mirrors, demons, and spirits can pass through mirrors. Especially if you have
That's no
two
good.
mirrors facing each other.
This was another thing that I recently talked to Sierra about this. She's terrified of mirrors that face the sky. Like, apparently that's something that really unsettles her. And I never thought about that.
When do you run into that?
I know. Well, that was my question. I'm like, what the fuck are you getting into? This is some creepy shit. A mirror that faces the sky. Have you guys ever experienced this?
No.
I've seen like mirrors that are turned around in houses, like those long mirrors or whatever, and people like turn them around.
I will say, like, there was well, it probably still is a thing where mirrors facing each other can open a portal, essentially.
Right.
Like a spiritual portal.
The fuck was that?
That's my chair.
It's a
'cause
stool.
A fat lady on a
Squeaky
stool.
boy.
Scared me.
Yeah.
It did. It scared me.
I was covering one of my mirrors, but now I'm just like, fuck it. I'll just I have two mirrors facing each other. I don't fucking care.
Right.
Ian would smell any demon that came into the house.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, yeah. He's had
Ian
his
has
own
powers.
experiences. He has some.
He's got some bullshit going on.
He doesn't like that. I think he has a lot of like clairvoyant kind of started.
Yeah.
I just think he's like resistant to it, but he just has it.
He has it. He can tap into it.
He'll just tell you, no, I just have a really good nose.
He can smell some shit.
Yeah. He's like, I don't have psychic abilities. I just have a good nose.
Well, he's had some things with like he had that spirit box, and he was like bringing something out of it. There was like a weird energy kind of coming out of when we had the spirit box on, and he was like talking to it. He's like, yeah, I know, and it's like,
yes, and it does the temperature changes too.
Yep,
and he could get it to like super react, not by like touching the sensor or anything like that, but he gets a lot of activity.
He can tune into it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I feel like Ian and I kind of have a parallel there, only I don't have control over it. There's like, I feel like I've always just kind of had the receptor on is the thing. And I don't know how to turn it off. Yeah.
The Ouija.
I mean, are we gonna
We will.
that?
I got to talk about Elon Musk. How long is it
Jesus
been?
Christ.
I don't care about Elon Musk anymore.
We can wait.
Hey, you know what?
That can always be a back burner thing.
It's gonna still be there.
Yeah, okay, he'll still be the same jerk
roles.
he has been.
We have this like total role. Like
next time I say we have
like you're the researcher.
No plan. We just come in.
I don't have to do anything different.
I'm not
exactly
raw dogging anything. Yeah, I'm gonna research something. So there's something, but do you want?
You probably don't have to. I will say, can we be completely honest, Cassie?
Well, how honest? Yeah, you can, of course.
I think that I think that your research is awesome. Like, I enjoy everything you brought to the table, but I do think that you're worried about just being yourself a little bit too.
Right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think Cassie needs a shot every time.
You put everything together.
Wait,
and
am I being too honest right now?
I think you could open up even more. Is what I'm saying. You know,
I should
like this whole like
not on the internet.
You got like this Elon Musk thing. It's like, what do you think about dicks?
She's afraid of more skydivers.
Okay.
She's afraid of more skydivers, Sean.
Well, if you wanna pull up some celebrities, I can tell you like how big I think their dicks are. If you want to objectify some dudes,
yeah,
I gotta go.
You want to do
though.
that?
Oh, sure.
Okay, go ahead and go pee.
And then I'll use my.
I think Anthony and I will continue to talk.
Powers. Yeah, you guys.
That way, I don't have to do the.
I like that part.
Okay,
I know, but it requires work.
Swallow it.
God. Calm down.
I do have to say I've had a decent amount of tequila, but
I haven't. See, I can talk openly when I haven't had tequila because I've never had tequila. Does it taste that bad? Does it smell as bad as it tastes, or does it smell like nothing?
Do you want to taste a little bit?
No.
I can give you a little taste. I think you should taste it. I
think I'll explore that at some point.
Okay.
And we can even do it on the podcast.
But you're not ready right now.
I'll spit it out though.
That's totally fine. I'm not going to
like
pressure
a
you
wine
into
tasting kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, even if you just want to dip your finger, I could put it in this. If you want it,
I will say that I have considered it.
Right,
tasting.
Everyone has.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but even more recently, I even thought it would be fun to do that kind of stuff, like on the podcast with you guys.
Well, can I ask you? Does so Mariah? You know, she drinks a little bit occasionally, right?
Almost never.
Almost never. But, like, you know, we made this nice smoothie. She had a little bit of tequila in it. So it doesn't bother her.
No.
What about Anna? Does she?
Anna will drink, yeah. She gets
socially?
She gets together with her sister and her best friend.
Okay.
Like once a week. And they'll drink.
Like a social thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wine, beers.
It's mostly like White Claws.
White Claw is nice.
White girl wasted.
That is definitely white girl wasted right there.
Yeah. Anna's usually pretty good though. She never gets like too bad. There's been 2 like phone conversations where I can tell she's been drinking. And she's very honest.
Right. It does kind of do that to you.
Like I'll talk to her and she's like, "This is a really good time for you to just ask me whatever and get anything out of me."
Nice.
And like she's just like go ahead.
Right.
Yeah. But she I've only ever seen her drink once.
Yeah.
She usually drinks, you know, when she's with her. Go ahead, Cassie.
Okay, thank you. I was just waiting.
When she's just having her girls' night.
That was a fast pee.
Yeah. How'd you do that?
Did you actually make it to the bathroom?
No, I just pissed in your kitchen.
Mm.
No, I did. I have no concept of time right now. Like really? Things seem really like.
Are you smashed? Yeah, you're a little loose.
I'm a little
Loosey-goosey.
loosey-goosey. Enough to be comfortable.
cool.
I'm going to have to take a...
That's good. I'm comfortable, too. This is good for me. This is I've needed this.
Enough to be aware of things I shouldn't say while we're recording, but also unaware
I want to
enough.
hear all this stuff. Come on.
Just like,
We
I'm gonna
got it.
regret everything.
I do. I have to be
All right,
honest.
all right.
I think that I put it on the table more than anyone.
No matter what you say, Cassie, you'll always be one of my
I
best
say
friends.
so much.
Oh,
I say
well, I don't
everything
think
on
I'd
this.
say anything to ruin that, right?
No, never.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a
There's
second.
nothing. I don't think I have anything that could threaten our friendship.
No,
I just think she gets embarrassed.
I do.
Yeah, you don't need to be embarrassed though. You totally don't.
I do.
I mean-
I was remembering that you told our neighbors about the podcast the other day.
Oh,
And
your
I'm-
neighbors. Yeah.
Yes, and I was hoping that they don't listen to
You talk to your neighbors?
Yeah, well, they were at my son's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
'Cause they have a
generally
son,
a
too.
deterrent that
We
it's
have
like
a birthday gift for him, by the way.
Oh.
Oh,
yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
Thank you.
or maybe he'll get that tomorrow.
Maybe.
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 Just for editing purposes, did you say his name?
No.
Okay, good.
No, yeah, I'm just not saying. I just said
I'm
that
just trying
my
to take
son's
note
birthday.
if I- okay,
Yes,
good,
We're
good,
good.
We
We're
could
good.
name him something different. Could we
I
give him like
already-
a code name?
How about Brub
Kind of like Rutherford.
Blah.
Rutherford.
Blubberdur Durberderb? That fucking kid. Yeah.
Oh no!
I don't. That was the worst button to push.
Just so everybody
couldn't have
knows,
done
these
worse.
aren't labeled. They're
Yeah.
not labeled. She
I
didn't
had-
know what
But
she
they
was
are
doing.
color coded, and this is episode 8, 9.
I'm not remembering anything. Are you kidding
I think we're
me
on
right
episode
now?
Blastoise.
Be rude.
There you go. That wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Don't be rude.
Yeah, so we're sitting here on episode Blastoise. We're sitting in front of a Ouija board. We talked about some poltergeists. We talked about a lot of penises.
Oh,
Coldplay.
Mm-hmm.
Trump's penis.
Oh,
Because we just heard of Trump. Okay, so
Let's talk about it.
No,
yeah.
no, no. So my thoughts are, with how he is, it's probably average. He thinks it's bigger than it is, but
Right.
the women in his
I have
life
the biggest penis.
look dissatisfied. So he probably thinks he's really good, and doesn't put in much effort. But I don't think it's small. He's not a serial killer,
Yeah.
but he's
What do you
not-
think gets him off?
I don't
like
know
what
that
his
far.
kink is?
No, that's like the good question though. Like, do you think it's like a plastic bag over the head and like a guy and a girl take turns blowing him?
I think he has to watch some like really weird stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I don't
Like
don't know if
a
or-
schoolboy getting whipped
Oh,
okay
by a
before-
priest.
Before you talk about too much of your own thing.
Wait, no.
Just kidding.
Let's
I'm
not.
just kidding.
No,
Okay. It's coming from your brain, man.
I'd almost rather share my porn history at this point.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun. It's going to be boring.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing too surprising.
Yeah, exactly.
With everything I've shared on this podcast, you could probably imagine what my porn history looks
Wow.
like.
it just says
Cassie.
It just says vanilla.
Yeah, it's just going to be vanilla and then maybe some experimental dude on dude action.
I have no comment.
I'm just saying I don't think it would be strange. I don't think it would surprise
Of
me.
course not.
I wonder if Trump
Yeah.
would just tell people what his kinks are.
Oh,
If
he
you just
might.
asked him.
Yeah, no one's asked him probably.
Well, wasn't he getting peed on in Russia? That was like one of the things.
Really?
Like,
Whoa.
yeah.
What are
Wait,
you talking about?
You didn't know about that?
I don't
No.
keep up on
Well,
news.
like you'd have to look it up. Like it was one of the accusation was
Did
that
he like it?
when he was in Russia, he hired prostitutes to, and they like urinated on him. I thought that was like a thing people knew about.
This sounds like fake news, but
I don't know if it's fake news. Also known as the Trump-Russia dossier.
Oh.
is this what this is?
Yeah.
Trump P tape.
Yeah, there's a tape.
Steele dossier analyst who claimed Trump P-tape existed, arrested by feds. This is Rolling Stone magazine.
Yeah, this was like big news. Like
Donchenko was arrested as part of a special counsel inquiry into whether there was any wrongdoing in the FBI's investigation of the Trump administration's ties with Russia. What does that have to do with the P-tape? That's all I want to know.
The P-tape was part of it.
I got a bullshit. I got dark mode on. Oh,
well,
you have to sign up?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Rolling
I like
Stone.
dark mode.
God damn it.
Dark mode's my favorite.
I do too.
I do.
I couldn't read it for a second. Is this what this is, though?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's a 35-page.
I'm going back to dark mode. Sorry, people.
Well, apparently dark mode doesn't like Wikipedia. There you go.
No, we're good.
There you go. Okay, you got it.
Okay, December 2016. So he was in his. He was president at the time.
Yeah.
The United States intelligence community and most experts have treated the dossier with caution due to its unverified allegations.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's
so,
exactly
yeah,
what
this is all allegations. Yeah. It's just like something that was brought up that there's a P-tape, which is interesting.
There's some Russian prostitute out there who, every time she shows up at somebody's door, it's just like, I was pissing on the president of the United States.
So honestly,
you have to pay me extra.
Here's
good claim to fame.
We go to Google, and we're just gonna search.
I've only ever peed on myself.
Oh, like
not on purpose.
Like to get excited?
No,
is Anthony's question.
No, by accident.
Was it like a?
Okay, look at this fucking.
It wasn't
guy.
a jellyfish situation.
No.
Just tell me this. Does that look like a guy that likes to get peed on? Is that what he looks like?
He looks like a guy that would try whatever the prostitute would do. Like, try to see whatever she would do.
Why does he like to be so orange?
I don't know. He probably thinks it looks better. I mean, if he was, like, super pale, it might look worse.
What's his natural hair color?
He's a redhead. He's a ginger.
Nice.
So, yeah, you know what he smells like then.
Oh, God.
Gingers have a scent.
Hey, Cassie, have you seen
Sean's
girlfriend?
I can definitely. So I can.
Is she a redhead?
I can attest to something. So
his new girlfriend is a redhead.
Well, is she?
She's a ginger.
It looks natural too.
She's a ginger. Yeah. And I can attest to something. There is a range of smells.
Yes.
So
but there is a ginger smell.
Yeah, it's just it's a little bit.
He likes it.
It's a wider of a range than I thought it was.
Well, he can't like it too much. His dad's a ginger.
He's like, I'm into it.
So I hate that this came up, but I knew that it was.
I just like the mic.
Yeah, so I know exactly how my dad smells when he's like sweaty and gross. And
Nice.
the Venn diagram of that smell.
Oh God, yeah.
And taste.
Sorry about those hugs.
I had my mouth open.
Yeah, that Venn diagram, there's like no crossover between that and other gingers that I know.
Female and male gingers, I think, would be different.
I think it is different too. Yeah. But yeah,
For your sake, I hope so.
Exactly. Well, I think that I would have had to shut it down because I know that smell. But actually, there's another thing too. I've noticed it on other people. And there's like this like saltiness that some people have that is just like, it's not just gingers. It's like...
It depends on how hydrated you are.
Yeah. There's a combination of a lot of things. It's not just that you're a ginger, though.
I've tasted my sweat before, and I couldn't taste nothing.
I'm here to voice for the gingers. I'm defending them at this point.
Well, yeah, you have to right now.
You don't got a choice.
We're walking on a fine line. I think that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, I tasted Anthony's dad before, and he was nice and salty.
Wait a minute.
Why you gotta say it like that?
You sucked Anthony's dad's dick?
No, that's not what she said. My dad.
But that's what that means.
My dad liked giving hugs, and he didn't wear a shirt all the time.
And I always
How did you taste him?
I hugged him, and he gives you a good deep hug. Yeah. And my mouth was open, so it smashed against his arm, and he had been out working outside all day, and he was very sweaty. And
he was a hairy guy like me too.
Yeah, there was some hair in there, and I just remember turning to Anthony and be like, "I tasted your dad."
Yeah, I mean, it's just all.
There we go.
His arms were hairy.
Yeah.
It's a fond memory now. I was kind of like,
it's a fond memory.
But now I'm like, oh.
Now that he's dead.
Well, yeah,
It's a
you can't
fond
taste him
memory.
anymore.
Yeah, I like that.
Not too many people could say they
Well,
tasted
I mean,
my dad.
you could taste
I didn't.
him.
I
He's
never
gonna taste
tasted
it
Actually,
right
there's
now.
probably a large handful of people that could say they tasted my dad, but whether they're alive or not, I don't know.
different context.
Yeah.
I just remember him talking mad shit about my Vibrams.
Oh,
My
he
toe
did?
shoes? Yeah.
I
I
don't
had
Oh
the-
yeah, he didn't like your toe shoes. He was
He's
like,
like-
"What are those?"
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck are you wearing? It's like, Jesus
I
Christ.
think it was more he just had no idea they existed.
I know. Yeah, well,
You were just
yeah,
blowing his mind.
He's just such a beautiful person. I loved him, but yeah, he'd make fun of you for the fun of it.
Mhm.
Was really the thing.
Yeah.
So like he saw my toe shoes and he's like, "What the fuck, you dumbass hippie?" Yeah,
he
I
was a
love that.
dumbass hippie.
Exactly. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, he's a good guy.
I've got a picture.
I never tasted him though.
I've got a picture of him and
You're
me.
missing out.
You want to see my dad when he was younger?
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
I'll
I
post
bet
it.
he was a good-looking guy.
So this is me as a baby.
Yeah.
He looks just like Anthony.
Here
Oh,
we
really?
go. Here we go. It's on the Discord now.
They look like freakishly the same.
It's in the general.
Well, I mean, they're related, so that makes sense.
All right.
But
all right.
like, you can
Yeah.
see Anthony's face.
that mustache.
If Anthony,
Yeah.
you just grew that mustache, you could do that style.
He was going
Like
to
the exact-
concerts, having a real good fucking time,
That's
just
good.
partying.
He was by too.
He lived. Yeah, he was. He lived in the era. Like,
Yeah.
like when you think of like the 60s and 70s, like the basic person that would go to like concerts and
Right.
drugs and stuff, like that you see in movies, like that was him.
Yeah,
he was the
super-
guy hanging out on the couch, smoking. You know, somebody comes by and's like, "Hey, we're gonna go to the room. We're gonna go do something." He's like, "I'm in."
Let's go do something.
Like he was, yeah. That
That's
kind of
awesome.
Guy. Yeah,
I don't have that flexibility.
yeah. He just didn't give a fuck about nothing.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember that. Like, I definitely got it from him. I don't think I knew him super well, but that definitely kind of like just it oozed out of him. Like when you were around him, you felt like you were more
He
calm.
was really accepting of people.
yeah,
Like
for sure.
he loved all you guys. Yeah. He
It was
loved
like,
all you guys.
It was like
Yeah.
instant too, because I still remember like going over there and he'd be like, "Oh, I got some new furniture," and he'd like go and show me his furniture.
Yeah.
and he showed me how he organized his room. He's like, "I got this new dresser and all this." I'm like, "That's pretty
He had
cool,
a mirror
man."
above his bed.
Yeah, his room was kind of cool.
He also had a
Actually-
whole drawer of dildos.
Oh, I didn't get to
Nice.
see that part.
Yeah, because he had one of those like
Damn.
captain's beds where it was
Yeah.
like really high up off the ground, and then there was like pillars on each side of the bed, so like wooden pillar in the corner, pillar, and then there was storage on top of it, but there was a big mirror
Yeah.
that was above the bed.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it used to be a water bed. And then,
Fucking waterbed.
I remember I was on that
I don't know how
water
you
bed
fuck on
once.
that thing.
I remember that water bed. I do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, if you opened up one of those drawers, it was just all dildos.
Man, if only I was nosier.
Yeah.
I wish I was.
A whole 2x2, foot box of dildos, basically.
He was living life. He's
Man.
living good.
Yeah,
So much. What did you do with all those?
I did not. I had no part in taking apart his room. I was like, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to take apart that stuff.
Yeah.
I just want to know who did that.
And then
part.
Travis's friend Chris
Yeah.
is the one who went through his dad's computer.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait,
and-
your dad's computer?
Yeah, and found some pictures and some unsavory stuff and
Of him? Like
Yeah,
personal
oh, yeah.
pictures? Oh.
yeah, some
Oh,
some
did
like
he delete them or?
my dad was definitely like a posting shit up on Craigslist kind of guy. Like,
Right.
yeah, like
Hell yeah! I want
Like to
I
hook
wanna
up?
know.
like Craigslist
Wow.
hookup type
Really?
stuff.
So
yeah.
he just had,
He's just looking for
whoever.
he was just looking for a party.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm not,
It's so much more
I
complicated
don't get
now.
it. You know, like, well, I mean, I wouldn't say there's probably still people like that, but I can't relate to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you guys heard of the term demisexual?
No.
Yeah.
So someone brought this up to me, but I'm definitely this, and you guys might relate to this. You
All right,
basically,
tell
you
me.
have to have a strong emotional bond with someone to be sexual with them.
Yeah.
It could
Like-
be that
like
could be
super strong.
pansexual too.
No. Pansexual means you don't mind if they're trans or hermaphrodites or like anything. Like you're okay with the entire spectrum. That's a totally
I thought it was more
thing.
of like you're just attracted to who you're attracted to. Like it doesn't matter what they are.
Yeah.
Yes. No, you're right. That's part of it. But demisexual is the component of like you have to have that emotional connection.
You gotta have this, not just this.
If you're not like, some people they can like go on like, Tinder or whatever and just like looking for hookups. Like I just want to go out for dinner and then just like knock it out.
Yeah.
One night stand type of situation.
I
at least gotta like talk to the person and like make sure I vibe with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I draw a fine line with it, honestly. Like, I need to make sure that there's a long, like, checklist at this point for me.
Yeah.
It's pretty long.
Did you actually write it out?
I didn't, but someone I know wrote it out.
A list of what you need. Yeah, hell yeah, pocket Cheeto.
Yeah, someone was keeping score.
Still, how long have I been in there?
No. They're baked.
Oh, okay, so they're supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're baked.
Yeah. It's kind of warm.
It was probably in
my pocket the whole time.
Nice.
Butthole Cheeto.
Nice.
I didn't have any burritos, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, the burrito. That was a good stunt.
Oh, I wish you had a burrito right now.
I know.
Sounds good.
You know what sounds really good is like, God, what is it called? Muchas gracias.
Oh, I fucking love muchas gracias.
I know.
I just remember, like, I feel like that's drunk food.
That is definitely like, yeah.
It's just like fills your belly, coats you.
I'm almost gonna ask you if you could get some muchos for me after this.
I'll pick up some muchos for you later when I've sobered up and can drive.
Oh yeah. Oh,
that's
okay.
I'm put
Do you
that
want another
out.
shot? Probably not.
No,
that's a bad idea.
I will have to drive. Otherwise, I would be staying here. I think another shot would. Yeah. Keep
and
me
by
here.
Another shot
we'll
would
just
ground
quick
her.
reminder: she is my sister, and we're not.
I don't know. If you don't know at this point, like
A few
whatever.
more shots.
She doesn't even care anymore.
A few more
She's
shots.
like, you know what? I'm surprised you haven't brought up bestiality though.
I did kind of once, right?
Well, Bad Dragon counts almost.
Yeah, Bad
The
Dragon's
dragon
pretty
stuff.
close.
Did you bring that up? Was you?
No,
I think
but
I did.
I did talk about the animals. I
You
was
were-
like,
you
they
got-
seem
you
like
got a
lot
little
of
excited.
animals.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get excited.
She's like, that's a horse penis.
No, I said,
Cassie,
oh, that
it's
looks like
okay.
I said it gross.
This
like,
is
I've
a
seen those
safe
before.
space.
No, it's not okay. It's illegal. In like most states, right? I have no interest in
I've
it.
never looked it up, but it sounds like you have.
Cassie's search history. Where is it legal?
I'm sorry, Cassie. I'd love to tease you about this.
Oh my god! Honestly, I think like Washington was one of the last states to like outlaw bestiality or
That's
something.
cool.
You lived there.
I did live in Washington.
Yeah.
But it was
Coincidence?
like
Right, exactly.
Coincidence?
Cassie's like, oh, we gotta move to Washington.
No, it's fucking gross.
Yeah. No, it is freaky. It's crazy.
I don't like
Can
the
you
idea
guys
of
fucking calm down? Like, people are enough. You don't need to.
Yeah.
I'm talking. No.
Can you fucking come?
Oh.
I'm talking about
Can
people
we-
that,
can we
there's
look
probably at
something
least one listener that's listening to us that,
What out of
Sean.
the 10 people we know who fucks an animal?
one of them does probably. Go ahead.
Have you ever seen the pony play stuff? I think Cassie would enjoy
Oh,
it.
my
God, I've seen
This
it.
sounds awful. What are you
You can
talking
look
about?
it
Just look up
Look
pony
it up
play.
for Sean's
Where are
sake.
we going
Yes.
with this? Pony play.
Oh my god.
You know, it's a reoccurring theme that we have a plan for these podcasts, and then we just fucking
I
throw
think
it off the
I think
table.
it just works.
Yeah, I do fucking research and then,
Right.
and then it gets thrown away. It's like, hey, I came up with something.
Just
and
look
then-
at the pictures.
Oh my god.
You don't gotta watch the video.
Yeah, just go to images. You're good. You'll get the vibe.
Yeah, right. It's the whole furry thing, but for
No, it's not a furry thing. It's different.
It's more intense, I think.
They have actual like shows, like pony shows, where they
Oh, like
well,
competitions
like they go in
and
carts and stuff like that. And
I
they-
will
they-
say she's kind of cute. She's okay.
Yeah, but if Sierra like brought out a bridle for you, would you be like, have to think about it, or would you be like, okay, sure?
it depends how
That's
like
interesting.
Like if it was just the bridle, that's the mouthpiece, right?
Yeah.
It's okay.
If we're talking just the bridle,
Yeah, Anthony's like, I've already done that.
no
I
bridles.
don't like that it's mixed in with pictures of children and
Ew.
ponies.
Yeah, right.
This is so upsetting.
She's on a pony play
This
date.
is so
No.
upsetting.
I'm really sorry. Yeah.
Oh my god, that
I'm so
poor
sorry.
child.
Yeah.
Is in
Well,
this-
she's pixely enough to be anonymized.
Yeah,
so
hopefully.
pony Girls' Tales.
Okay,
Susanna's
it's like
Run.
I would read the book.
Is that a book?
those. I like those. Yeah, that's a book.
You like the freaky books.
I like the weird books. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do?
Yeah.
Mariah and Anna both read the same erotic novels in high school.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah, I love the. I like the Bigfoot ones, and I want to get some of the dinosaur ones.
Yeah.
They just look interesting.
I can't remember the title of the ones they did, but it was mostly like werewolves and vampires and.
Oh,
these
nice.
guys
like
That's
that.
fun.
I like these guys. They're cool.
Yeah.
This guy just looks like a fucking
That's a ninja.
Yeah, he looks like a there's a what is it?
If he turned around, there's probably a tail.
It's reminding me of a character.
There's a tail.
Oh.
They've got
got a
hooves
tail.
on.
Oh.
There you go. Actually,
That one wasn't bad. Go back. No, not that
Actually,
guy. Not that guy.
what's up?
Go, I don't know how you go back.
I don't think I can really go back. I had clicked on this.
wait.
That
my
guy?
my man down there.
Yeah.
This guy?
Go down a little
This
bit.
one?
No,
Go down now. Go down.
Go down.
That girl.
That-
That's what I was talking about.
This
Like
one?
that girl's all right. It's the guy that says pony play right there in the
Yeah,
middle.
that guy.
The guy who looks like he's from Office Space.
Yeah, that's my man right now.
Oh, this
Somebody
one
stole
here?
his stapler.
Yes, he did, and he stole my heart.
Wow.
Look
Good
at that.
eye,
Look at
Anthony.
that.
I couldn't even see his face, but you're totally right.
No, I saw that face.
He's
and
the
I
stapler
Have you
guy.
seen my
fell in.
stapler?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God.
Oh my
Pony
God,
play.
I'm worried about what's not safe to look at because it's showing so much and it's blurring
I
out
know.
other things.
How many fucking kinky episodes are we gonna have on this podcast?
I don't know. It's the only thing that fascinates us anymore.
I know.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that.
You know, red lipstick kind of freaks me out.
I'm not a fan of red lipstick either.
Blech.
Cassie feels called out.
No, I can't like wear it very well.
I think
don't
Cassie would rather us not be into what she wears.
That's true.
Probably. Do I wear red lipstick?
I've seen you wear red lipstick like
I've tried.
once.
I try.
I don't look
I
at
do
you
like
in
sometimes.
Well, you do
any
the
way
whole
that I
makeup
would
thing.
observe things.
I've done. Yes,
You've done the makeup stuff.
Yes, I've tried.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't.
don't know. You're my sister, so I don't look at things.
Good job.
Yeah. It's a hard rule.
That's
Emotion.
you try a lot harder than half the country.
Oh God! Wait, what does that mean? Is it really half the country? They're into their own.
Dude, if you go to Pornhub, like the
Oh,
top
dude,
search
that's-
thing is stepsister.
No,
I feel
that's
like I'm
all made up.
family stuff.
You know what it is?
I
I think
thought you were gonna open up.
It's not real. It's not
You're like,
real.
wait a second, this is wrong.
I've been waiting for you to bring this up. Let's go. No, I have to break it to you, Anthony. That's not real.
I know it's not real, but
They're not
like
real
after you go to the
siblings.
front page, and it's like, oh, my
Right.
my stepbrother caught me.
Masturbating. Yeah, it's always that. It's like, like stepbrother caught me masturbating.
I'm stuck
We gotta-
in the dryer.
Oh yeah, stuck in the dryer, and it's like they got
Stuck in the dryer.
they got two
Yeah.
angles. They got the angle like above the guy and the girl, so you can see the action, and then there's like one like zoomed in on her face, like stuck in the
Dryer,
the
yeah.
dryer,
How did
or
that camera
like
get
or
in the
in the
dryer?
couch, or like whatever it is.
Yeah,
It's always two angles. I know a lot about porn, Cassie.
yeah.
I can wonder why.
I'm a guy. That's why.
I will look up most searched porn categories per
Yeah.
state.
No, okay, go ahead. Yeah. And I do want to say, though, it pisses me off, the whole incest thing. Like, why?
It's stupid. I hate it.
Yeah.
I won't even click on the videos. Even
Yeah.
if the video, if the what's
Just
it
come
called?
up with a different title.
The
I don't
image-
care
even
if
the
you're
image looks
related.
good.
I don't want you to be related.
If the image is like, I was like, oh, that's a good image, and then I look down and it says,
Right.
step bro, nah,
Yeah.
step sis, nah. I won't even
it's
click
like,
it.
why?
It's like those
You know?
those videos where it's like, make sure you watch to the end. I immediately click away from it.
Yeah.
You rebels.
Yeah.
Rebels. I think it's just people are attracted to something that is taboo.
Taboo.
Like,
yeah, you're totally
Even
right.
if it's not necessarily the act, it's that it's wrong.
It's that it's
Yeah.
wrong.
Well,
yeah.
I mean,
and you
it
have to
would
keep a secret
technically-
about it.
It would
Yeah.
technically be wrong, but the people in the videos are not actually related. That's my necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I honestly can't relate to it, but I think that most guys are kind of like that. or girls. I don't know what the ratio is, like guys, girls watching
it's
porn.
mostly dudes on porn.
I think it is mostly guys. Yeah. Yeah.
I am so embarrassed of this episode.
You haven't said nearly as much as we have.
I know.
I think you're okay.
I'm guilty by association.
Yeah.
Yeah, all you do
This
is
is
be
a
like, hey,
fantastic
Cassie, here's
episode.
bestiality. What do you think about this?
I know, just like to tease you about it.
I know. I'm like melting into the Ouija board.
I know.
think
We
should
do have
that.
this Ouija board. We probably should use it.
So not
can't
sure
believe
how
I'm saying
official this is, but this is 2023 year in review. United States top relative searches from Pornhub. Any guess what Oregon is?
Oregon? So
Because we
like
live
what
there.
so you okay, so
The
here's
most searched on Pornhub for 2023.
so you go to Pornhub and use the search bar?
Yeah, you go to
Because
Pornhub,
I have to
you
be
use
honest,
the search bar and you type in
Yeah.
what you're looking for, or you go to like the
Wait, can we talk about this? Cuz I've never used that search bar. Have you used that search bar?
if you're looking for something specific, but then there's also categories.
Wait, what are you looking for
But then
specifically?
there's also categories. There's categories
Yeah,
that you
I
can
know.
group together. But
I know.
for Oregon, what do you think is the most searched for last year?
I think, man, I'd honestly.
It's very Ashland, if you want a hint.
What the fuck
hairy.
does that mean?
It's like hair, body hair,
No. Close.
body hair.
I'm trying to think.
Group.
No,
sex?
No. Nope.
God damn. I would say like hippie blowjob.
That's really.
It's
specific.
more broad. It's more broad. The answer is nudist.
Oh, just like watching
Really?
people out
Like
in the
out in the-
woods.
yeah, nudist
in the
lifestyle.
wilderness,
In
Oh.
like
Oregon,
naked?
that's the top?
Yep.
Wow.
California is Asian stepmom.
Hell yeah.
That's Sean's like he's close enough to the border. He's steps
okay.
been jumping over.
I'm a Californian.
I'll limit you each to one guess
Okay, all right.
because this is fun.
okay.
Let's do Texas.
Oh goddamn!
BBW,
What's that?
big beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Big beautiful woman. I would say big black cock. BBC.
Oh, okay.
Texas's most searched category was creamy.
What the fuck?
Oh
my god.
Oh, those POV. I guess I shouldn't be talking. Those
Oh,
POVs
but
of cream
Sean,
pies.
but
Ugh.
Sean,
What?
Louisiana, right next door, big black dick.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sean
There we
was,
go.
Sean's
Boom.
just one hop over.
I never heard
Have
of
to
big
skip.
black dick though. It's BBC. Big black cock.
Let's go over
That's the whole.
So we did California and Oregon. Let's hit Washington because
Fuck yeah!
'Cause
Here we
I've
go.
lived
the
there.
whole West Coast. What do you think, Washington?
Oh my god.
That's probably siblings, like
This
step
has-
siblings or something.
No, I don't think so. I think this has more variety than we think though.
It's
I'm
not
very
as
surprised.
exciting as you guys would want it to be.
Regular, straight, fun
God
times.
damn. I feel like I should have a scan on this, but I don't.
Idaho's like way crazier than Washington.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Washington. Let's
Car
say.
sex.
What the fuck are people searching for? Let's just say heterosexual missionary.
It's sensual sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sensual?
And then Idaho, right next door, dildo ride.
Hell yeah,
Idaho's
dude.
like, heck yeah.
I like that.
Show me some-
Wyoming is really surprising.
I have to be honest. So far, all of these things have never been keywords I've used.
Right.
I don't.
Wyoming.
I didn't know there was a. Search
Wyoming
bar.
is goth. Wyoming
You know
is
what?
goth.
It
Oh, there
kind
we
of
go.
weirdly makes sense
There's
because I
one
don't
for me.
feel like there's goth people in Wyoming. Maybe there
Right.
are, but I don't
Iowa.
feel like you'd be looking
Yeah.
for something.
Iowa's cartoon porn.
Good
What?
For, good for them.
Yeah.
Some hentai.
It
Well,
doesn't
that's
say
not
hentai, it
cartoons,
says
though.
cartoon porn.
Yeah, cartoons are
that's
different than hentai.
Well, I think they'd probably
There's
put
separate categories on
They're just
Pornhub.
illiterate.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. But they usually share the same.
They're just like, I don't
Videos.
want any of that
I'm not familiar
Asian-
with those
Asian
categories.
porn.
I don't know how many of these we want to go over. Is there any states that you guys are extremely curious about?
Let's say Florida.
Florida?
Oh, hell yeah. That's a good one. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's try and figure this out.
Okay.
This is 100%. It has to be like a stepsister thing.
It feels that way. I think big breasts.
Ooh, good one.
It's Florida is fantasy.
What?
Yeah.
Fucking
that could
freaks.
be anything.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Can they spell that?
I'm starting to like second guess my search history here.
What is this?
Am I a person?
What is
Nope.
What the fuck are these people looking up? Fantasy.
Cassie? Can you look this up on your phone, or do you have it?
Well,
So
I don't know.
So
if I
look
want-
up the definition of giantess.
Oh, okay. It's a giant woman fantasy.
Big girl.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah.
It's a big girl.
I don't need to look that up. It's the giant woman, tiny man fantasy. Like you're a teeny person.
Okay.
Yeah, like she could put you in her
She
pocket.
can pick you up in her pocket. You can walk inside of her. All those fun things.
Yeah. I actually, when I was like a really young kid, I kind of like had weird fantasies like that. When I was a young kid.
I'll let that melt in.
I'm
talking
I'm
like
not sure.
I'm talking like 8 years old, 8 or 9.
Okay.
Cassie's like, yeah, I know what you meant.
I know what you meant. We got that. Moving on.
I'm like looking at the list of stuff, and I'm like, how come none of them are the same? Like, how legit is this?
I don't know. What's South Carolina? I'm just trying to figure out everywhere I've lived.
You've lived.
Yeah.
South Carolina is high heels.
God, people suck.
Boo.
Boo. Is there anything that's like even remotely good? Like I don't think I would.
Maine is thruple.
What's that?
Three
What's
people.
thruple?
3 people.
3 people.
Yeah.
A couple.
Wait,
it's actually
so
a couple
I have
of 3 people.
I have a question.
It's not just It's a thruple is an actual like relationship.
Relationship with 3 people.
Not just
right.
Yeah. What's the
That's
question?
cool. My question is, after we do this, are we going to talk about our preferences?
If Cassie's brave enough.
Like, what would you search on Pornhub is what I want to know.
I didn't know there was a search bar.
Yeah. No, I'm
Of course
also
there's a search bar.
What? Like,
Of course there's
I
a
thought
search
there's
bar,
just
but
always like
I've
featured
actually-
things
I've
or like
legitimately-
categories.
Yeah.
I've never typed anything.
I've never used it. I just like Google stuff.
North Dakota is loud wet sex.
Ew.
Yeah.
Like they want the noise. They want the
Arkansas is ass to mouth.
woo. Arkansas fucks. Hell yeah.
Mississippi is furry.
Tossing that salad.
Mississippi is furry.
Furry. God damn it.
Oh
These
my
people are
gosh.
freaks. You know what we
Kentucky
should do?
is bouncing boobs.
Okay, so I have a theory. We should take this list, and that should be how much of a swing these states have in voting for the next president. Seriously. Are you
they're
fucking kidding me?
Like how important their votes are.
Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Oh man, we got Connecticut with double vaginal.
Yeah,
Oh, ow.
that sounds painful. I feel really bad for anyone that has to go through that. Also, it's like, why are you watching
I've
that?
seen it before, but
Yeah.
like
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Come on, man.
I've seen
I
a
can
whole man's
imagine.
head trying to fit. in
Yeah,
there.
right. I know. Yeah.
Utah is Mormon.
I can only imagine.
Utah is Mormon.
God damn it, Utah.
Mormon born.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh no, I can't do this.
Alaska.
Alaska.
is sex doll.
Cool.
Alaska doesn't even want a person.
Yeah.
They're just like,
They're
whatever.
too remote.
Honestly, that might be my favorite one so far. That one in Oregon's.
I like ass to mouth, Arkansas.
Oh, God.
That was great.
We got
Fucking nasty. That's some gnarly
we got
shit,
North
dude.
Carolina with bubble butt.
That's okay.
West Virginia is nip slip.
What does that mean?
Your nipple flops
slip.
out by accident.
Oh, that's fine.
Or like,
That's great.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Great. I look for that all the time.
Oh, come
So,
on.
I can't.
That one's fine. People like that.
I just searching it is wild. I don't know.
Okay,
like
so
to specifically
I didn't know
be
it was
like,
a term.
Yeah, I know. It's
Can
like
you help me determine Alabama?
fucking myself?
Is that just it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Fucking myself. Yeah.
What's wrong with these people?
Just sitting on your own dick.
People got issues, man.
I
feel like
apparently.
so honestly,
this is like
it's weird.
nice spectacle.
I
of
feel
issues.
so much more normal. I'm like, fuck. These people are fucking wild.
Yeah.
Looking up some freaky shit.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
be crazy.
So if you don't have a search history, Cassie, what would your search history be?
Let's go with it.
On
Do you want to
what?
go first, or would you feel better if we went with it? Because I don't care. I'll tell you. It won't be surprising at all.
I just don't go on it. It's boring.
Right.
As a woman, I just feel like it's not like I've never been on there, but it's not like I'd go and look for anything.
Yeah.
I might tell you not on the air. I don't know.
I haven't had time to watch a lot of porn in the last couple months.
Yeah.
That's
so
why
I
it
guess
seems weird.
all the pressure's on me at this point.
Well, yeah. Why have you been so busy?
Yeah. Why did that porn history start to fizzle out? I wonder.
I'm just busy. I'm a busy guy.
How busy?
So we haven't actually addressed this. We need.
Should we address it
like,
or just skirt
I
around
literally-
everything?
I just-
like that.
I'm
To make you feel better, I
Yeah.
came out as bi, like
Yeah.
literally to the world.
Yeah.
So how about you talk about your
I'm just
sex life?
polyamorous.
There you go.
No big deal. I have 2 partners.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Which at
Both-
the age of like 18, 19, 20, never would have thought possible.
right.
Yeah.
You know, I was just like, I was like, I'm nothing. Nobody wants me. Nobody needs me.
Yeah.
And now I'm like,
Everybody
Yeah.
needs you.
Yeah. Just priorities shift and
yeah.
It's
I've
like-
said like, I feel like I'm living my early 20s and my 30s,
right.
but I think it's better this way. It would have been way too messy in my early 20s. I wouldn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Right. Yeah.
People are really insecure too. I feel like, and
Mhm.
I was probably a
jealous.
virgin a lot longer than you guys were, so.
Wait,
well,
when
yeah.
did you lose your
23.
Wow,
Yeah.
really?
Full virginity.
What is that?
I had done stuff,
Oh, okay.
but 23.
I feel like you told me when it happened.
Yeah, I've told you.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I was 16 or 17.
She was also 4'11".
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this.
It's like
Are
reverse.
we saying the name?
No.
Okay.
There's no need. I just remember my dad being like, "Poor
Burn.
girl," like
Poor girl.
yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're a tall guy,
Yeah.
pretty strong.
Yeah. A little overweight. But yeah, no, I'm polyamorous. I have 2 partners, and I have
Yeah.
one partner that is very giving. Very
Do you want to save your? I feel like
I got partners. And
They're
like to do
they're
stuff.
both amazing people.
Yeah, they're
And
great.
I guess
They're
we
awesome.
can just leave it at that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
They like to gang up on me though.
Well,
Not like that.
you know-
Oh,
Not like that.
not in
Hold
the
up.
fun way.
Not like that.
You
Not
know
in a
what?
fun way.
You know what? Fair. If they get along, that's good.
It's more like if
They're
I say
happy?
it's more like I say something and then I get 2 people glaring at me and then they like vibe off of each other like
Yeah, you're double
know.
wrong.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's kind of hot.
You did mention though you're open to like 3 people in the bedroom though.
Sean's looking for
I've
his
never
opening.
I've never had an issue with it, but
I'm just testing the waters.
I like the dynamic of having like 2 partners.
Yeah.
If there's only so much time in the day.
Right.
True.
There's only so much energy that can
Yeah.
be expelled at once or twice
Yeah.
or 5 times or
Or
6 times.
This is really
Jesus Christ,
not an okay
Anthony.
episode.
I love it. I
No
mean,
children
let's just-
allowed. I
let's
don't
just
want any
call this-
children
this
watching.
I've been
episode-
very censored with my language.
No,
I know,
you're
but
fine.
you've said so much with so few words.
That's what they say.
I love it. I'm enjoying this. This is funny. Yeah.
Anna's gonna love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Anna's awesome. She's cool. Yeah. You have 2 amazing partners, and I celebrate that for you.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
both very deserving of love. And
For sure.
I try to give them as much as I can,
There you go.
even if it hurts.
Oh,
Even if-
Jesus.
even if I'm exhausted.
I'm sure
Oh,
you're
no.
suffering.
even if it hurts.
I've had to power through some cramps. Okay.
Interesting.
You know how your leg just gets that big knot in it, and you're like, oh shit, like I'm going down. Like I've had to power through that.
Dude, I don't know if I can relate to this.
You'll get there.
Thank you.
You'll get there, buddy.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm new on the scene, so yeah.
On the fun scene.
Oh Jesus!
I don't know what to call it.
We love to walk a fine line on this podcast.
This line. Well,
it's interesting.
It's a big one.
It's almost like some things never leave this room, other than the fact that we're recording it and broadcasting
well,
it.
Yeah, honestly, there's like 20 people that watch. So.
We'll get it over with early.
You never know
We're
this
good.
Coldplay lawsuit, and then all of a sudden,
You know what? That would be hilarious.
all of a sudden, traffic.
Yeah, and
That'd
Chris
be nice.
Martin's just like,
Yeah, he's
I
like,
stole
these
a
guys
song
are
from
assholes.
from this guy.
I didn't know he was this fucking crazy. Like, holy shit! I thought he was a normie.
This fucking weirdo.
This guy's a psychopath talking to dead people with a Ouija board.
We should talk to dead people.
We should.
Let's fucking go.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get the candles out and explain. Okay, we do have to.
This is going to be a problem for me, though.
No. Because you know what? You've had real problems.
We've channeled so much sexual
energy.
energy that we'll probably.
Well, can I share what's been recently happening?
Oh yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
it's a thing.
Share.
So,
I'm lighting some shit.
So literally, like, so I meet Sierra, and we go on our first date. It's fantastic. Yeah. Shut up. And then, like a couple days later, I visit her house, and that night, I start to experience some weird things happening in our house. I wake up at 3:50 a.m. and in the kitchen, like I hear like creaking and like weird, like basically the lights on in there, the refrigerator's in there. I hear like creaking going on, like the joints of all of the different mechanics in the door of the refrigerator and the fan. Everything's just like pressure's being put on it, like a lot more abnormally than ever. It's not like the house is just settling. I also feel this like presence in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So I turn on the TV because I start to feel uncomfortable and I'm trying to like relax. And the TV all of a sudden starts to like creak and everything. And it's like I have a distinct feeling that there's like a connection between something that's like electronically on and whatever that thing is.
I think your light is dead.
It stopped lighting when I had the protection candle. It lit fine for the one that's for channeling.
You know what? The fog machine wouldn't work either, and just like so many things tonight.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna figure this out.
We're having technological issues, and that's okay.
We're having spiritual issues.
Okay, so let's explain the blue and the white. So I explained the poltergeist, and there's been a couple other things, but it's mostly that. Honestly, there's been shit going on at my house ever since I visited Sierra's house, and I think that there was something attached to her or her house that followed me. Whoa. And we're gonna try.
Got it.
Thank you.
We're
protecting.
We're gonna try and talk to it.
Come on now.
We're gonna try and talk to some shit. There's also multiple dead people in our lives that could very easily be watching us. I gotta be honest. I think this is the most interesting thing happening of everyone. And like I'm thinking about people that have died recently. It's like they're probably gonna want to be watching this over most things.
I'd love to. Like we're here. We're ready.
And we're all just having fun, you know, doing our podcast. Mm-hmm. I'm not relaxed at all.
I'm curious.
I almost destroyed my computer earlier.
Yes, that was bizarre that happened. But we're gonna go into this. I have actually never played with a Ouija board. I've always wanted to.
I've never wanted to.
I've always wanted to.
I actually need to pee. So how about I go?
You can go ahead and do that.
I can
fortunately, him go now, he'll never
I'm a guy,
back.
So yeah. Well, just let me do it.
He's just gonna go pee outside.
I don't have to like go to the bathroom like Cassie.
Yeah, it didn't take me that long.
No, you did. Good. You moved quick.
So
suspiciously quick.
We've got some blue candle for channeling and white for protection, both from the dollar store.
They smell nice.
You know what? Spirits don't care about money, I don't think.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't care if you spend money, right?
I wonder if the battery...
I was curious if the phone had died yet.
Well, the problem is it's the storage. No, we're still good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
This Sean almost knocked the candles over. Fucking.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee.
All right. What should we talk about?
Wow.
Good job.
5 in a glass case of emotion.
Sean's gonna go. Sean's gonna go.
It's cold out there.
It is cold. How's the weather treating you?
Oh, the weather's great.
Yeah, I love weather.
Oh, man. Sean's terrified of this thing.
I know. I love that he's so scared, though. But it's also not great because your energy is what any kind of spiritual entity would feed off of. So,
Right, yeah. He's just got to cool it.
He's got to chill out a little bit. I mean, at least, yeah, I can't say anything too weird.
Weird is okay.
Chill out a little bit.
Weird is in my realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the weird realm. I know.
Yeah.
God damn it, Sean. Fuck. Do we have anything on the Discord?
I could, yeah.
Yeah. Find the Discord. Find out.
I mean, I found that Charmander Sean was.
Oh, yes.
talking
If you
about.
remember the Charmander story, we had one
This is
Charmander.
another weird thing that happened today.
Yeah.
Like the Charmander.
I can't get to it.
You
Ew,
can.
Sean's just like, yeah. Not okay.
Can you go to the Discord?
That's so
And look at
creepy.
the your old Charmander that I found.
Wait, why are we doing the Charmander?
Because
we
that was
ran
another
out.
thing.
We
that
ran out of
like,
conversation. I didn't
kinda
know what
crazy.
to say.
Like kind of crazy thing that
You
happened
guys are
today.
panicking? You could have started
I
on
asked
the Ouija
Anthony
board.
about the
Let me get rid of
weather.
this. You asked him about the weather? Jesus
How's it
Christ.
treating you?
Okay.
It's in the share on the podcast.
Okay. Let's where? Oh, okay.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we found Sean's old sex toy, and
No.
like the dog just ripped it apart as soon as he smelt it.
Dogs
I know.
love dick.
God, my God, Jesus Christ. Wait, what? What'd you just say? Jesus. Another fucking stab at the old bestiality over here for Cassie. We should be keeping score on this.
The bestiality counter. Okay, so we can. So what we'll do is we put our hands on here.
Hold on. Thanks, Adam.
Yeah,
This
sad
is-
Well, that's
Charmander.
because he doesn't know the trauma because you haven't released that episode yet.
That's true.
Oh. That's so sad. Yeah.
And that is
I
sad.
know.
That's how Charmander felt.
This
too.
is a good episode, though. The flame almost burning out. He's in the rain because of that asshole trainer, and Ash and Misty and Brock come back and fucking save his ass.
It was. I remember this one because he was waiting for his trainer to come back.
Yes.
And I felt
really
so
sad.
bad as a kid. I was like, that hurts.
You know what I hate about it,
He
though?
was so loyal.
That Charizard turns into a fucking asshole.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
Charizard
why?
is an asshole.
Like I understand
Yeah.
the whole game mechanic where if it's too high a level they won't listen to you, but
Yeah.
personality wise, really changed.
It's a huge
didn't
bummer.
like that.
Because, like, they had this genuine connection. I mean, Ash saved his life. And then all of a sudden, Charmander turns into this, like, fucking dickhead. Like, the whole time.
No matter
Un-
how experienced.
Until
they
he, like,
got.
gets rid of him. And then all of a sudden, he's, like, chill again. It's like, fuck you, Charizard. Show a little gratitude.
But
Alright.
but Charizard's everybody's favorite still,
I know.
even though
It's
he's
not my
represented
favorite.
as an asshole.
It's not
Yeah.
my favorite.
I actually don't care much for Charmander or Charizard.
He used to be your baby. Like your favorite. I guess I shouldn't say your baby, but
Oh,
he
maybe
was
girl,
like your.
maybe.
I wouldn't say he was my favorite.
When you were a kid, though.
We
I
got
mean,
another
it was the
Discord.
starter that I chose initially. I think I had
I think in the first
I had blue
151,
version.
though.
I
What
had
was your
blue version.
favorite?
Scyther.
Oh, Scyther. Okay, that makes
Fucking
sense.
Scyther. Yeah,
okay,
Scyther's
I
so
do remember you
badass.
loving Scyther.
Yeah, he's fucking cool.
Yes. All right. So
Let's go.
we all got to get our hands on it. So you're gonna have to move the laptop probably over here.
I don't think I can because of the cables, but I'll reach around.
Not the
I
first
can do
time
the
you
reach
said
around.
that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And now.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you can move it more. Come on.
Sean's just doesn't want to. That's all that's happening.
Put this over there.
He's so
Well,
scared.
I can already. So, like, I have a physiological response to this whole thing already.
Okay.
I think I had mentioned that my throat closed up when I first saw it. I'm starting to feel like a lot of pressure
heavy.
on my upper forehead already, and I feel like I'm sinking down.
Yeah, I feel a heavy weight on my chest, kind of.
I'm already getting chills. Like, I
Are they multiplying?
I don't think you understand, Anthony, but like, I'm extremely receptive to this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah,
I've got that.
I'm a total empath when it comes to this. And also people. Like, I think Cassie and I both are people readers. Like, we pay attention, we watch people, and we understand them.
Since their dick sizes, yeah.
Like, for the things that they're not saying, we can read.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're both
So here we
friends
go.
with me.
I was just going to say, if there are any spirits that would like to speak with us, I would invite them to speak with us. We are not inviting anyone to do anything beyond speaking with us.
I feel like somebody has to touch the tip. I feel like Cassie.
You got to
needs
have
be
a
at the
finger
tip.
on there. Okay. And then you just go where it's kind of weird because I feel you guys touching it.
We haven't asked any questions.
Okay, so now we can ask, like, if there's anyone here with us, what would you like to ask?
Should have had the Discord ask
We're asking
questions.
them what they would like to ask.
Well, we would ask, like, if there's anyone, is there anyone here that would like to speak with us?
It takes time.
It can. Okay, I'm not getting anything. This might be the least eventful.
Yes.
Well, we can take our time with this.
Okay.
I'm actually, yeah. I'm not feeling anything right now.
Oh, I'm feeling something.
Oh, yeah? Are you erect? He's like, I'm so hard for this. Fuck yeah, dude.
If I could invite ghosts.
I want to invite someone to speak with us if they would like to. I feel like Anthony's pushing it.
I know. That's what I keep thinking. Like, if it moves, I'm like, who the fuck is pushing it?
I was like, Anthony's fucking with it.
Anthony's not doing anything.
Anthony's not doing anything.
I think so far the
Maybe
small.
we're pushing on it too hard. Maybe it's one finger each, like gently. Like, is there anyone here that would like to speak with us? Now that you guys are so full of shit. I feel like every time it moves, it's just Anthony or Sean.
I actually felt a wave of something that time.
Yeah, I felt like
That
somebody
was-
moved it. Is there someone here that would like to speak with us? Could you please communicate with us? You guys are doing stuff.
What were the instructions on this?
It didn't come with instructions.
Oh, I guess, yeah, don't leave it alone.
Let's read the
So
instructions.
let's leave the instructions on the Ouija board. So whether you so sit opposite your partner and with the board between you and your fingers lightly touching the message. Okay, so we got really lightly touching. We're kind of pushing it down. One of you asks a question. Now concentrate very hard on the matter at hand and wait for the indicator to move to begin to reveal the answer through its message window. If nothing happens at first, try asking another question. Allow 1 to 5 minutes for an answer to come. Will it tell you yes or no? Will it tell you a number or spell out the answer? For decades, players have brought these questions to the Ouija. Yeah.
I keep calling it the spooky board because I don't want to try to spell Ouija every time.
It's a weird spelling. I learned how to spell
All right,
it recently.
is there anyone
though.
here that would like to speak with us?
I just hope it's not my dad.
I really hope it's your dad. Andy,
Don't call to him.
please.
He'll come through.
He would come.
Ew.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm
mean-
getting anything. Maybe this actually takes more than we think.
Maybe there's too many fingers on the board.
Maybe it's just 2 people. You guys go.
Oh, Cassie.
So concentrate
pulled
on
out.
something.
Cassie pulled out.
Yeah, it's the safest thing to do.
Well, we are on a podcast.
Yeah, I know. The podcast of nothing. This feels
good. Anthony's being pleasured right now.
This feels nice.
Maybe the spirits aren't going to the board. They're just going into my pants.
Sean's like, my finger's tired. Come on, ghost. Is there anybody here that who's been messing with Sean? Somebody here? Is it doing something? You guys moving it?
That wasn't me.
It wasn't?
Yeah, there was like a small movement that there's been 2 times so far where there was like a small, like something was trying to move it. It wasn't me. And I also associated like I had chills when it happened.
So Anthony's like, I'll let go. Okay, so should we just let it go?
My arm can only take so much.
Oh yeah, you
pussy.
After last night.
Is there anyone here that would like to speak with us? Sean, you're so fucking retarded.
What?
You're touching it.
Of course I'm touching it.
No, I mean you're moving
how you play.
it.
You think I'm moving it?
Yes.
I'm not moving anything.
You were just pushing it over to the yes. Yes, see? That's what you were doing, weren't you?
I wasn't pushing it, though.
What do you mean you weren't pushing it? It was going over to the yes. No, you had to be pushing it.
I say we leave it out like all month.
Let's see if it slowly moves based on its own thing. I don't really understand these things. I've just always been terrified of it.
Okay, I guess I shouldn't resist it. I guess I've been resisting it when it was moving. Anybody here? Can you tell us your name?
There's nothing here.
No,
that's a good thing.
Okay. Can I ask something?
Sure. Sean's by himself connected.
Are you watching me?
In the bedroom. The Ouija board.
Are you sure you're not moving it?
I'm not. I'm trying to just not think, honestly.
I think that's just how your hand works. Anybody here? You're moving it around.
I honestly can't even feel my hand right now. Like my arm went numb.
You're fucking
Maybe
with
that's
me.
the thing.
I'm not fucking with you. My arm kind of went numb. Like I'm not like thinking at all.
The thing is that you have to let everything go numb and just kind of like not think. And just
I can't feel my
left.
left arm right now. I'm like legitimately the entire arm went numb.
Maybe we should be
That's
doing.
interesting.
Maybe we should be doing it in the dark.
Oh Jesus. Is someone here with us right now? This is some weird shit.
It's so fucking weird because it feels like you guys are pushing it.
I don't even think I could be pushing at the moment.
It's doing Anthony's fucking with it. He's steering it.
I'm just trying to get over it.
He's watching it. He's like,
I'll take that as
Like
a
I have
yes.
to like the very tip of my finger
Close
on
enough.
it.
okay. All right. Here's the deal. Let's start asking some real shit.
Are
What
you
do we wanna
moving
say?
it still? All right. Are you the spirit that's in Sean's house that's been messing with him?
I'm gonna close my eyes.
Yeah, let's close our eyes. I feel it moving. I feel like you guys are moving it, though. I'm just following it.
I think part of the trick of this is to just kind of like let it, like you obviously our muscles are kind of moving it.
But just let
But
the
the idea-
vibes take us.
Yeah, I think it's supposed
Just don't
to be
resist it.
I think my arm's too heavy for this.
What, do you like that? You like the moaning?
No, the W.
What about it?
What's the...
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop. Stop. Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, why is it over there? Okay, we can't leave that.
I haven't shared this, so I might as well...
Fucking Anthony.
So Walt was... he smoked cigars a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So he had this kind of distinct tobacco musk about him. And Sadie and I both like smelt it in our house. And we don't smoke. We don't consume tobacco products, like nothing like that. Absolutely, like just nothing. And we'll have that distinct smell in the house sometimes. Just in certain rooms, or I'll walk through the front door and smell it in the entryway. And it's like, it is like that's like what Walt smelled like. It's crazy though. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have ever had that, but
goodbye for now.
We've had that for now. I don't know. I don't know if we got anything from that just now. I don't think so.
No.
I've definitely had it from the spirit box. We have.
Right.
I feel like that.
Yeah, we talked about a couple things with
I think
that.
we need to I forgot to bring it, but we should bring the spirit box with this tandem.
Ooh.
Together. They have the the spirit box with this, asking questions.
I feel like I feel so nervous about this whole thing. Yeah.
Well, we'll see
I'm
what
glad
kind of
nothing
activity
happened.
you get tonight.
Thanks, Cassie. Jesus Christ.
We gonna
Not gonna
hide the
sleep.
Ouija board in Sean's house?
No, please don't.
No, he'll just find one in his house. We don't have
Oh
to.
my God. Like it'll just manifest. Yeah. Jesus. Oh my gosh.
God.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Yeah.
I want to mess with it more when we're not on the podcast because I feel like we'll just have to chill for a while.
Yeah, that could be part of it too. You know, there's a little bit of like a plan to the whole thing.
Yeah.
I will say there was like a couple times where I think I felt something.
I feel something.
I wasn't like trying to feel a certain way or anything. I just kind of like, you know how it's like when you just kind of turn things off in your brain and you just kind of like start to pay attention. And we were all like, you know, touching this thing. I felt the energy, and like there were a couple times where I felt like this external impulse. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is late.
Oh, Cassie's yawning.
And
Shit.
no, I got a message from Mariah. The boys are tired, and
Yes.
my son is trying to destroy everything right now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll
Don't know
happen.
what to call this episode, but
Dicks and Ouija boards. Dicks,
Sean
Ouija
will
boards,
figure
and
it out.
bullshit.
Sean will figure it out. This
Yeah.
might have to be like a part 1, part 2 situation.
I don't know.
It's been how long? It's 9:30 right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's a decently long episode, but it is kind of like a cohesive thing.
yeah.
I mean,
I think we're good this time. It'll just be a super long boy.
Yeah. I mean, we got the Ouija board over here. The smoke machine wouldn't work. Charmander got killed.
The
laptop almost died.
The laptop
had a
that
whole
would have been
drink
the end
spilled
of the
on it.
podcast. Yeah.
And a very expensive laptop.
Yeah.
What else happened? Oh, the pizza burned.
I
Burnt the pizza.
Yeah. I think, honestly, I was a wreck because I was just very nervous about the Ouija board. I still am. I think that there's a possibility things won't go well for me, but...
Did anything else happen?
I
think that was the major things.
No, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So
we talked about dicks a lot, though.
Yeah, even if we didn't get to talk to anybody, we did talk about dicks a lot.
Yeah, we talked about your dad. We talked about my father-in-law a bit. So that's good.
Yeah.
Dum 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 dum.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Woo!
Na, na, na.
Here we go,
Woo.
bitch.
If you're still here, that's crazy.
Get wrecked.
The last 10 minutes were like just silent.
It's probably good that we did it at the end.
Yeah.
I think it was fun.
All right. Bye.
See you later.